3-month period and is going to be spread out over
Jesus Christ, is my... One, two, three. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Focus, focus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test. we got small caps. Actually, I should do that with. Oh yeah. What? Wow. Color range, which is typically not bad. Now you're technically running a stock hot. Alright, let's take that. Let's take that. APLD's on our watch list. Trades 2G. Let's take a look at our energy stocks. CoreWeave, Cores hasn't really been moving. ASPI making strides. This is a ticker that's been honestly up only, but finally catching a little bit of a wave here. And quite frankly, it's a speculative play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this parallel channel. I'm gonna put this here. Let's do that and that. Boom. And look at that. I guess that was the easiest setup of my life. Look at that. What's this? I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, you could do that. Oh shit, yeah you can. Yeah, we could respect that. Alright, this is perfect. 3-day rule. SMA. God, this looks really good, honestly. ASPS, ASPI. 26% trade. No. This is an energy play with 4 million, which is really good. RSI above the center line. ASPI. Advanced Material Company. They do have technology. RSI is good. On the daily, even better than the. Honestly, this is cooking. Looks like a little bit of weakness here. Unless we get above the RSI. We crossed here, saw off, but above the center line. Yeah. You can tech, and this momentum is significant. Look at that. That is good here. Flat out, touched. What's the 12-hour tell me? Spinning top at the rejection zone. So, kind of have to break. That's gonna be a hard rejection, but if you get above 932, this thing can very much do something special. This thing can very much do something special. Energy play, huh? Why doesn't it fucking... Why doesn't it lock? Okay, here we go. High. Go to 236. Rejection line. Nice little trend line here. Key rejection, support, and resistance. Huh. Yeah, we gotta break above 923. It's been a key resistance line right here, 925. Where's my PLC? PLC is over here. So clear 923 is a clean resistance line. Yeah, break above that. Yeah, 932. Wait, is it 932? Yeah, 932. 932, you gotta break. Alright, markets are selling off. About freaking time. Not so bad. We've literally been up only. Oh, great. So, no registry? There you go. Okay. Very interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's better. Trailblazers. They could calm before the storm. Analyst eyes late 2005 rally. Yeah, this one keeps calling my name. Huh. These are typical reversal patterns, and then you got the 382. Volume is decent, and their moat is interesting. Their moat is really good. In terms of the chart, this thing is absolutely positive. 2018, then they got their AI, they go moving up. Next is really interesting. What I don't like though, it is technically you can argue it's starting to make another move up. But their moat is really good. Their moat is really good. Now, what's the share float on this? Very low, beta decent. I like that. And nobody's talking about this ticker. This is a company that you need, always. This is just not a business you ignore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get this going. I already like this one. Oh yeah. Yep, found support on this trend line and on this upper line. Yeah, this looks good. God, so many good companies out there. They're just explosive. Like, really, the setup is really, really good. Arguably, this cup and handle was formed, broke out of this handle, and now making new waves to the upper side. So if we had to take a measurement rule, clone it. Wow, right at that $13 line. Wow. Dude, Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta be right back. Wow, that rule was perfect to the T. Cup and handle, lowest valley, handle broke out, boom, boom, boom. RSI above the center line. I mean, everything about this chart is screaming 13, 14 bucks exactly at that 0.65. You couldn't have asked for a better trade. This thing is really good. Huh. Got 2 good quarter earnings, low flow, high beta, and it's in an emerging market. Analysts have our 983, so we still have a lot of room to grow at 873. Peaked at 20, 30 bucks. Had a nice harmonic completion plus this harmonic structure in the all-time monthly time frame. Yeah, this thing is looking fucking bullish. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom because now this thing has my eye. This thing has my eye, it has my attention. Alright, be right back. So we have Bitcoin. Actually, we should put Bitcoin up here. BTC. Alright, we should put that there. Shares in the Russell are good. Volatility index, and we're good to go. So let's save that. Alright, so we have SoundHound. Let's turn on RR. I don't know, NVTS is another one. Let's turn on SoundHound and let's get this one, I don't know, open maybe? Or, there you go. There you go. Let's turn on the 5-minute. RR, absolutely parabolic. Absolutely disgusting. Jesus Christ, I guess the whole McDonald's news is making waves. So volatility index coming down, but we do have divergences. More United States. Oh shit, here we go. Food and beverages, 0.3%. So I guess unrealistic claims again. That makes sense. Everything's moving up now. I suspect a little bit of sell-off here. Hopefully we get a nice pullback on RR. VIX coming down. Bitcoin. Russell. Negative 0.2% on the day. RR is moving 4% on the day right now. Jesus Christ. Open door 3%. It's so scary to try and long this market. It's absolutely abysmal. It's absolutely scary. So this doesn't even have pre-market moves. This company's really getting my interest. ASPI about to break the 932, which is key here. I am really considering this fucking company. So many good so many trades, so little time. Volume is high. I like to see that. Nice little bull flag. You broke out of this channel here. And above the 2-3. Is that the 236 macro? No. Let me get the macro going. So this is from August. That's the macro, 236, and we broke above it. So in theory, let's get this extension going. 953. Hopefully let's do the monthly instead. Alright. This is the impulse. At the peak high. Maybe ASPI is the play. What is going on here? Let's go. Alright, impulse, previous, no. Here we go. There you go. Finally, bro. Alright, now we can fucking do it right. Awesome. We got a bunch of confluences, which I do love to see, so that's perfect. So here are our layers. Perfect. 1141 rejection. I love that. I love it. This is perfect. So now we have exit strategies for this. I feel like this is gonna want to push up. It just continues to show momentum, you know, volatility. You got perfect touches to this rejection zone at 1010, right? You broke down, you found a base, consolidated at this 789. Move up, you're above the 236. Broke above this trend line. MACD, excuse me, the 50 SMA candles are breaking above it. Everything in this chart it screams bullishness. And then look at the R's. Okay, so the MACD is looking good above the center line. Positive DI coiling to the upside on the daily. Yeah, this thing looks good. This thing looks really good. Let's take a look at SPY real quick. Alright, so SPY, ooh. .23%. And then RR's 5%. Yikes. %. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but how you justifying 22% to the upside? Yeah, this trade is already hot. Running a hot trade. So, alright, so open door, 3%. Soundhound consolidating after crazy leg up. Alright, so SPY is good. Jesus Christ, finally. Come down a little bit. Come on. Alright, so Bitcoin also selling off just a tad bit. The VIX -%, still above 15. Right, we're gonna have to monitor everything. Okay, everything's pulling back just a wee bit. ASPI, man, this stock is looking hella interesting. So I got two tickers I'm interested in. We got the RR. We gotta keep this one on. We gotta keep this one on check as well. We can't let this one go. For sure. Plus this cup and handle formation measurement rule. Super bullish. Super bullish. Oh yeah. Bingo, 923. God, this looks good. Wow, look at that. Perfect touch at 923. Then it exited. Double touch. Exited and on that trend line. So, next. Respecting rules. I love it. Respecting rules. And I love this. 1033.5. Oof. I love it. We gotta keep YAX on our radar. RR is definitely another one. And then SPY. And then SPY. So we have ASPI really looking good. Let's turn on the hour. Had a nice momentum. Likes to sell off pre-market. So that's interesting. So the best time to have bought this was exactly 8:35. It likes to sell, oh no, excuse me, post-market. It likes to sell off on post-market. Post and pre-market, not when liquidity is involved. Talk about fucking scamming people. So technically, it should be, it did it twice already. That's pretty interesting. Likes to sell off. What's the 4 one? So the 1 hour tells us it wants to come back down a little bit. The 4 hour wants to tell us to come back down, test the RSI. So that's good. You did make some massive waves to the upside. RR running hot. Definitely not worth the trade now, especially when SPY looking a little pukey. Let me turn on the 15. Yeah, looking a little pukey, but you know, it's a bull market. So we're gonna have to respect the trend. And it broke, it's staying above the center line. ASPI. All right, you got to really break 934. That's key. 934. Then you break that trend. And it does run hot too. Like, it's a 23% move. RR, wow, 4.7. Sorry, good. So selling off a little bit here on SPY right before Fed cuts. Wouldn't mind a nice red day. And tomorrow they send it flying. Let's see if we're gonna have bearish divergences here. 15-minute looking bearish. Alright, RR wants to have another leg. Wants to break out. Yet again. Didn't have that sell-off that we wanted, but it's pre-market, so let's see what happens here. We don't take hot trades. We buy them at low, sell at high. Yeah, this thing is super interesting. Like, just like how we call apps, right? We called apps. Let's see apps real quick. Yeah, look at that. Apps we called out. And look at where it's at now. $5. We called it right here. 467. 10% trade. Now, yeah, I think apps is another one. Yeah, like all these companies, dude. It's just really nice to see. ASPI, another one about to break out. If it breaks 934, up only. Yix, cup and handle formation, measurement rule, $13, $14 at that 0.65. And then we have apps. 0.618, 515, and we're above the macro 236. So the next wave is definitely the 382. Multiple touches on that 382, which is actually very, very good. So from a risk reward, apps is looking hella good. Apps is looking hella good. Apps is looking really good. So from this high to this low, that is a 30% swing trade. And then with the rate cut that's going to happen tomorrow, that's going to pan out really nice. And if you had to take this trade 552, 10% to the upside, that's good. Daily looking good. 3-day looking good. Everything about this looking solid. Apps, APPS. 7-7. So swing trade. 30%. Alright, 30%. And if you had to take that, 55%. Dude. 5 million. Volume average, 30-day. Volume die. If we have a negative day on SPY, which I'll be cool with, that would be a good idea. Right, RSI is respecting that center line. We got to break that center line to actually get a bearish day going. We're gonna want those. Yeah, let's not forget. Let's not lose focus on APPS, Sammy. Remember, APPS is 100% in the money right now. Plus, oh my God, it's a beautiful bounce. Look at that double bottom bounce right there too. Yeah, this trade I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take this trade. I think today's a nice day to do that. I'm gonna wait for SPY to break out, and then hopefully reject throughout the day, and then buy hopefully at RZLV. Mike Fam, what's going on? Yeah, that's another one. Is it really? I totally forgot about RZLV. I do have there's a fucking mosquito like literally bothering me right now. It's really fucking annoying me. Give me 1 second. This thing is really eating me alive. Holy shit. Alright, so I do have a give me 1 second. I gotta really kill this mosquito. 1 second. Jesus Christ. Alright, we are back. We are so back. We are so back. Alright, RZLV. Alright, what's going on with this thing? Oh yeah, up only. I have a, which harmonic is this one? Because I always forget. I do have a harmonic structure here ending at the 886, $10. Let's see if we're actually hitting that marker. Alright, looks like we are running a little bit of a resistance right now. Wow, this is massive. Resolve former Microsoft retail head Crispin Lowry as EVP. Is a former Microsoft retail head. A lot of positive. Resolve AI price target raised to $9. Alright, so RZLV, when this thing comes crashing down, we gotta keep an eye on this one. Right now, it's a hot trade. If you start taking these trades, this is considered a hot trade. If you can find... Wow, we were looking at this thing at $3 at some point. That's massive. See what happens when you hold certain tickers, folks? You know, especially in a bull market, it's not a bad idea. All right, so SPY is coming down a little bit, and then so is Russell, so that's good news. We've been running hot, but I do have some harmonic structure here ending at the 0.886. So we've been talking about the stock when it was 250. Yeah, 250. Yes, and I did not put a position. I scalped it, right? So shame on me for not longing, right? But you know, I'm looking for opportunities now. Definitely gonna start looking at opportunities very, very soon. You know, we gotta respect for what it is out here, right? It's already a bull market. It is what it is. We respect the trend up until this point. Stay vigilant with SPY and Russell and Bitcoin. They're all coordinated, and you take it from there. So let's monitor the market and giving you guys some great trade setups and calling it a day. I enjoy doing this so much. As a matter of fact, you know what? I gotta give myself value. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna officially do this, and I have to do it, because at this point it's getting really ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna leave that right there for now. Fuck it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to do it. If people start taking trades, we already had like fucking 4 trades within 2 weeks. Has been up only. Well, not up only. They set up really nice. Excuse me. You know? And I'm over here busting my balls. Open will go up big after rate cut tomorrow. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if you're crazy enough to take this trade, I would trade the volatility at this point. Right? There's nothing that's screaming bearish on this thing at all. Alright, you're above the 0.65 ratio. You're above, let me see the macro here. Let me see the macro. Oh yeah. 0.65. Looks like a harmonic structure's on here as well. Right? Some sort of harmonic structure, I think. It looks like a shark. No, the ratio's off. Let me just see something real quick. No, nothing. Nothing. It's just para-fucking-bolic. So this is technically called a bump and run. So this bump and then run. So once you broke out of this line, it's gone. So you know what else is a bump and run? Look at this one, LWLG, right? What's going on with the LWLG? All right, so LWLG is another one. Shh. Nobody knows about this ticker yet. But I posted this in my Discord when it was back at $2 and something cents. Where was it? $2 and something cents, and look at that. 62% upswing. Shh, nobody knows about it yet. The LWLG is another secret little ticker that I found inside a bump and run. And already up 62% since the call out. Alright, then we also have... I mean, I can keep going, bro. I can literally keep going. Literally just keep going. Alright, so SPY doing a little bit of a bearish... a little bit bearish divergences on the 15-minute. So I don't suspect this being any more a bullish day. I would be surprised if it is. We're also getting a nice long wick. We're actually in the range. You know what I mean? Breaking the range is not really good. Wow. Yeah, so 238 is your range. That's gonna be hell on earth. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. On the 15-minute too. So Russell's gonna be it's gonna have to test at 238. Let's take a look at the Dixie real quick because a lot of folks don't talk about it. Ethereum to 5 is mid-October. Tom Lee. Okay, Tom Lee wants to pump that bag. Tom Lee wants to pump that bag. Let him pump his bags, bro. Irene. Oh yes, Irene is another one. Obviously not in my Discord, but this thing has been literally up only. I saw somebody pointed this out on some YouTubers, and he called it out. He put it on the map, $28. Meet Kevin, one of his Discord members, introduced it to his organic following. Meet Kevin has like 3 million followers, and look at that. Since Meet Kevin's little introductory of Irene already went up an additional 33%. When you have a YouTube follower that has organic following of 3 million, you're gonna see massive waves to the upside. Everyone's pumping this thing. I would even call it like you just set it and forget it type of stock. So, which I might even, you know, now that I think about it, you know, thanks for the reminder. This thing is just purely scallops, like literally scallops. Look at this thing, scallops for days. Scallops. The only time it consolidated was literally back in September 11th. It literally just consolidated for one day, up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Literally just up only. Look at this thing. Yeah, up, up, scallops, 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 scallops. This is literally a Palantir play. Palantir moves. So, be mindful of Irene. As a matter of fact, shit, I might even fucking consider a trade here. Let's see if we can get a nice scallop push down. RGTI. Oh, yuck, I hate this sticker. I don't fuck with this. This reminds me of IonQ. If I'm gonna do RGTI, I'm gonna do IonQ. IonQ. Oh, whoa! Holy shit. It broke a key resist. Whoa! Dude. Yeah, this is going to 100. IonQ is going to 100, folks. It is going to 100. Holy shit. It broke key resistance. You have no liquidity, guys. Let me remind you guys. There's nothing up here. This is just space. There's literally nothing up here. Let me just say something here. This is literally the moon's right here, folks. IonQ is going to 100. Okay? Holy shit. Alright, so let's get some Fibonacci extensions going up in this bitch. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, we're at resistance. There you go. Alright, so we respected that 55.54. That's what I like to see for considered confluence. We can let go of these Fibonacci levels now. Actually, not that one. This one right here. There you go. And we can just keep drawing them. So this one is the macro 236. Let me just see here. Yep, 236. Broke above the 236.5. Alright, so we're set with that. Yeah, we're set. So this is literally the resistance line. Literally. His all-time high. 59.83. It hit 60.11. This thing is fucking moving. This thing is gone. 59.89. Dude, this thing is gone. What happened here? What? Following a what? Wait, what is that? Regulatory approval for acquisition of British startup Oxford Ionics, saying it expects the deal to close near term by 20 to 80 bucks, folks. 80 bucks. Yeah, that's why I said 100, and I didn't even know that there's a whole nother. This is news. Yeah, this thing's going to a fucking 100. As a matter of fact, dude, you got me eyeing this hard body. Dude, there's so many fucking trades. Like, there's just too many bullish patterns right now, like, across the board. This is probably the safest one. Like, literally the safest one. You broke above the bearish trend line. You're moving on up. You haven't even touched the 5 EMA yet. Okay, so you're at 50. I consider this... Let me see if I can get a notification here at 55. It's running hot right now. This is technically a FOMO play right now. But I'm not going to get in... I don't get in FOMO plays. Yeah, it is showing a little bit of weakening. Let me see the 4-hour. Yeah, it's showing a little bit of weakening, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on 55. I'm going to put a notification right here at 55.94. You break that, test at 55.60, 55.55. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Hopefully we get a bounce here. That'd be kind of cool, right? Consolidate and then move on up. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, 100%. It's running hot. Yeah, this is running hot. So I'm gonna wait for that. Let me see the 1 hour. Yeah, the 1 hour even says it. Nice little pullback, wouldn't mind it. Nice small mini pullback. These type of trades, you get mini pullbacks. Typically, you hit the 236 on the micro level, which is roughly around 54.92. So almost in line with my little pattern that I just drew, and then it just runs up for another scallop play. Yeah, and then you get the double bottoms, etc. Tesla. Oh my god. Oh my days. Oh my days. Tesla in a nice bull flag. Asymmetrical triangle at best. Look at that. Look at that, folks. You know? And if you break that, well, here's your bull flag measurement rule. Where the fuck is it? If it breaks out at this apex, that's a shitty measurement rule. But 513 is a well-defined target here. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. There's probably a Fibonacci ratio up here, which adds confluence. But if it breaks out, that's interesting. Wow. All right, we have a couple minutes before market opens. Let's take a look at SPY. All right, we're also coming down to our range, our bottom trend line range. That's not good. So we're also coming down. I mean, small cap's about to get clapped for a bit. Market's still bullish though. Bitcoin moving up. VIX moving up. Actually, it was a negative. It was a whole close to 2%. Now we're just negative 0.5. All right, Russell still APPS, $5. Hopefully we get a nice little sell-off. Come on, open. Oh yeah, Dixie. We have to keep an eye on Dixie, folks. So let's keep an eye on Dixie. I've been literally talking about this for literally since yesterday. And everybody's ignoring what's happening. Let me put on the Dixie to the right. DXY. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. The Dixie continues to sell off. The Dixie continues to sell off. This is very bearish, folks. We have this maximum pain at 96,396. Guys. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody. Everybody's ignoring this. Yes. Agreed. Dixie continues to sell off. Be mindful of the macro, guys. To the Discord members. Shout out to Wonderful. Where the hell you been at, APLD? Oh, APLD is my baby. APLD is my baby. It's one of those regretful plays for not holding it at $3. Okay, seeing this thing at fucking $3, it's already up 500%. 500%. Jesus Christ. 500%, folks. This is just one of those tickers, bro. I regret not holding. I literally regret not holding. Oh. I regret not holding APLD at $3. Oh, God. The regretfulness. Oh, baby. Ooh, the locomotive. Alright, so let's continue to monitor the entire macroeconomics. Russell, coming back down at 238. Alright, Mobix. Let's keep an eye on Mobix. Modix. Mobix up 3% thus far. This is my long-term hold, guys. Holding a nice little bag on Mobix trend line. But I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Mobix is my long-term hold. It's only trading at $1, but if this company actually picks up the gear, picks up the pace, this thing could actually be a nice little trade for long-term hold. I'm not scared at all. It's got military contracts in the army, wants to take over a company. I ain't fucking worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all. You. Energy. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Dude. You know I've been charting this for quite some time. Wow, look at the extension level that I drew a couple months ago. Wow, broke out of the 0.786. Broke every layer. Look how I found support on the extension levels, guys. Look how I found support really on this 0.511 bucks. Found support, use it as resistance here at 0.618. And then it broke out. Then you hit another layer, key resistance 786, then came back down to 618, and then broke above. Like, you can't make this shit up. Bros, this is really clean. If Dixie goes down, doesn't that mean the S&P goes down? Ed Silver, technically it means recession is inbound. So your up only days are gonna be, your days are limited. Recession levels, your days. I posted this in my Discord literally yesterday. Doing my best not to stare at the screen too much while Mobix drags me through a bloodbath. I only have 2K on this. I'm not stressing if it continues lower. But yes, the pain. The pain hurts. Oh my god. I posted this on my Discord literally yesterday for the folks, but I'm gonna give you guys the tea. Look, and I'm gonna pretty much give you the heads up. If the Dixie, and let me get the notes. Let me get the notes. Hold up. Let me get the notes. I posted this on the Discord yesterday. But you know the Discord gets that nice tea first. Where are we? Give me 1 second. Uno segundo. I literally had it yesterday. I actually had a bunch of things yesterday. Oh no, okay, I got you. I know where I'm going with this. I got you. Here it is. I found it. Alright, folks. Here you go. And I want you guys to pay attention to this. And I'm gonna make this very clear. I'm gonna make this very fucking clear for you guys. I'm gonna take a look at BBA right now. Let me just get this little sentiment going because everybody's not understanding what's happening here. Alright? If the Dixie, I'm gonna leave this here for you folks. There's only one thing you gotta stare at, folks. Around 95 or lower may coincide with recession fears, especially if paired with poor employment data, falling yields, and weak PMI readings. What has been going on literally the past couple of months? The Dixie's falling, check mark 1. Recession fears, that's check mark 2. Especially paired with poor employment data, check mark 3. We have high employment, unemployment. We're rising in unemployment. The past couple of, what is it, CPR, PPI data, consensus. Falling yields, check mark 3. And weak PMI readings. This one I'm not sure which one is that one, but we're just pretty much check marking everything here. So again, this is not to fuck around and find. This is literally to fuck around and find out right here. All right, and I have this macro, huge macro Gartley. I drew many months ago. I drew this thing like around here. I drew this Gartley around here, back in the day, early in the year. Okay. Okay, this is a Gartley on the macro weekly. It looks like it wants to hit that 94, which is below the 95, okay? That's very dangerous, folks, because now you're up only days. When we enter a bear market, folks, APLD, guys, this thing can come fucking crashing down to 13 bucks again. Okay, obviously by the dip, right? But APLD can come crashing down back to 13. That's a realistic scenario. Hood? Recession? Hood can easily come crashing down back to 90 bucks. And even lower at this 100 SMA. 80 bucks. Okay, maybe hit this trend line at that pitchfork. Alright. Actually, Hood, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's do BBAI real quick. All right, so BBI still inside this wedge. We talked about last week. I mentioned the Discord, obviously. So once this trade obviously had like a sort of like a double bounce, or like we found a base, right? Let me see if we can get the double bounce on the smaller time frames, because it does like to do that. Almost. So we almost hit a double bounce here at this trend line. So that's fine. We kind of lifted off at that 4.65. And as you can see here, this wedge on the 3-day or the 2-day panned out really nice on the daily, excuse me. Your MACD crossing the signal line on the daily. You're coiling positive DI right below the center line. So everything's looking good. Plus your delta's bullishness is still intact. So where you see resistance, well, you just grab your fib extension levels here. And if it adds with certain trend lines, then you know it's working perfectly. Take it to the high, to the low, at the base. All right. Okay, so this is a nice little rejection area that's going to probably end up happening at 551. And then come back down, hit a support, and then hopefully we break above this bearish trend line. So this is a nice little bearish trend line here at 550, roughly. And if you look at the macro, that bearish trend line, it was a support, acting as support indicator or a tool right here. Look at this candles right here. Candle structure, candle structure, candle structure. So you got to break out of 550. That's going to be very important for this ticker. Otherwise, rejection at the 550, no volume, come back down, retest it, and then hopefully break out. But if it rejects that, you know, you're just gonna pretty much consolidating for some time, is my opinion. So you got the breakout. Let's see if it sustains itself, you know. Oklo. OKLO. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's gonna hit that trend line. It's gonna hit that trend line. Let's see if it likes to respect it. Oh shit. Yeah, this thing is bullish. What the fuck? Ooh, it's a butterfly. 1 second. Ooh, that's a clean one. 72. Actually, no, we broke 127. Oh shit. All right, so yeah. All right, you're at peak here. All right, this is a hot trade. This is a hot trade. Be careful. Yeah, it's gonna come down, folks. Yeah, so this is gonna make a new higher low. So the only thing I will say is watch out when it comes back down. Hit this bounce at 83.82, 83.82, and hopefully we get the move up. Okay, you already peaked at this medium rejection line, at this medium range, at this mean, excuse me, and you have a bearish butterfly harmonic completion literally at this high. So be careful of Oklo when it comes back down, retraces to the 382 or the 236 at the 88.62 or what is that, 83.82. All right, so just be mindful. This is a hot trade now. It's a hot stock, so wait for the retracement to get back in. Really nice trade though. Really nice trade. Looks good. It's gonna definitely come. I just says hot now. Yeah. Yeah, this makes sense, but yeah, this is too hot. We gotta wait for a pullback, which is gonna happen right now. Yeah, on the daily, 12 hours says it's happening right now as we speak. Daily hasn't really shown yet. Let's see the 4 hour. Oh yeah, 4 hours definitely telling you, hey, pull back a little bit. 4 hours literally telling you, pull the fuck out. Pull the fuck out. You made a nice little 17% trade, or if you took it from this low to this high, that's a 42% trade. You got to really exhaust yourself a little bit. So that's pretty good to see. All right, SPY coming down still, and we still have this range here at 238 on Russell on the 15-minute. You break below that 238, bye-bye. All right, bye-bye. Now opening range on the upside. Let's see if we can get a nice little right there. So you got a nice little range here on Russell. Russell is interesting. All right, RR 4% on the day. I'll be shocked if SPY continues up. Now VIX is up 0.6%. 0.6%. Up 6%. RZLV 12% pre-market, folks. Holy shit. What the fuck is happening? Dude, this thing is memeing. Fuck. It's gonna go. You know what? That's 30% on the upside. Huh. Dude, this thing is running hot. Holy shit. This thing is hot. Oh my god, dudes. Bros. Bros. Bros, this literally gapped. It's gonna open up with a small little gap. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, 10 minutes till market opens. 10 minutes till market open. Okay, looks like Russell wants to come back down to 238, folks. Looks like it wants to come back down. RSI is underneath the center line. And we are seeing multiple bearish divergences here on RSI. I mean, on the Russell. Well, small time frame, 15 minutes. Looking very bearish right now, folks. Very, very bearish. But let's see. You never know. This thing wants to go up. It just completely catapults everything that all our thesis, our bearish thesis completely just gets drained away. We're all hurting and still holding with you, bro. Benjamin Gibbs, thank you, bro. But I'm confident better days are coming. 100%. These are, you know, the Mobix game, the play that we got on Mobix is just you know, we watch all these tickers go up, like RZLV, right? RZLV is just like a great example. I watch RZLV at 230, or somebody mentioned 230. I thought it was at $3, right? Around this range or some shit, right? And look at that. Eventually, once it consolidated for quite some, literally weeks or months, it just makes massive moves to the upside. Obviously, high volatility, volume. But you get into like these shit plays, these dollar takers, and look, you just never know. You might catch a fucking dollar drifter, right? You might catch a dollar drifter which just goes up only, right? So Mobigs is just what I'm thinking about. I don't mind, you know, throwing a little bit of change at it, and I'm happy with it. I'm totally comfortable with it right now. Obviously, got to be mindful of the macroeconomics. Obviously. Wow, VIX. Hello. Hi, VIX. Hi, VIX. How are you, buddy? Oh, we got to keep a look at GME as well. GME is another one. GME. All right, so it's just sideways right now. Holy shit, what the fuck candle is this? Manipulation. Over. Shorts. We're not covering yet. Let's just grab a little liquidity sweep and just fuck some of these SLs. We're just hunting some SLs right now. We're gonna do transactions in the black market, not in the lit exchange. They're never gonna notice that we're manipulating GME. They're never gonna notice it. Ha ha. All right, it's APPS 0.6%. We just had a massive run to the upside, so I'm gonna wait for this to consolidate and then consider a pullback. I'm looking at 487 and 476 and 467 on APPS. If it doesn't give it to me, I'm fucking cool with it. I'm not buying on I'm not buying on green days. I'm buying on red days, folks. I'm buying on red days, and that's how you make most of your margins, right? RZLV, there's no way I'm getting involved in that. ASPI, see, that's a red day. Looks red. So let's see if we can get a nice little pullback on ASPI. Like, these are the things I'm talking about. All right, you don't get in when it's hot. Look, 0.13% upside volatility. VIX moving on up. All right, we have 7 minutes till market opens. VIX looking a little bit suspicious, guys. VIX is looking a little bit suspicious, folks. See, CoreWeave. That's a good one. CoreWeave. Oh, guys, real quick, guys, this company, Yext. If anybody knows if anybody does books, financials, look at Yext and let me know what you guys find, because in terms of what I see on this pattern, bros, how I called out APPS and now we're up literally, what is it? 32. What is it? How much am I up? I mean, how much is it up since calling it out? 1 second, I gotta flex a bit. Since charting this, I swear to God, some of these guys looked at the fucking video. Swear to God, folks, they looked at the video and they're like, "Oh, this thing is actually bullish. This thing is a..." So this was already a 10% move. I'm telling you, Yext, dudes, look at this thing real quick. I'm gonna take a look at CoreWeave. Give me a second. What do you guys see happening here on Yext that literally just happened? Does anybody see it? Anybody see it? Where is it? Where the hell is my here it is. Does anybody know what this is? Let's see if the Discord knows, or some traders out there know. Does anybody know what this is? Let me get rid of the noise. Dude, that's a cup and handle-ish. It's a shitty one, not really too roundy, but that's a cup and handle-ish. The cup, the rounding, and then the handle. Alright, had a nice little fucking breakdown, but nonetheless, this is really good. And then that measurement rule of this cup and handle is at 20, which is literally at the 0.65, literally to the T. Yext is on my radar, folks. Alright, so CoreWeave. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Okay, we have a bearish trend line that we drew. Broke out of it. 120. Wow, that's a massive move, dudes. 44% off of these lows. Congratulations if you took that trade. Holy moly. There's not much to say other than up. Let me get some extensions going on in here. Alright, so I love how we add Confluence with these extensions. So this is going to be a clean. Look at this 0.5 off the extension, which aligns with your 236 macro. So this is beautiful in terms of Confluence. So obviously it's been a key resistance area twice. So if you hit this line, you're going to pretty much, if you break out, your next stop is at 130, 129.82. I don't even have to look left because at some point there's some sort of resistance line, and thus there it is. Look at this little liquidity box here. So 129.82 is a very, very nice key area of exit. If you take this trade and you break above the 0.5, 12446, you're going to pretty much come over here at 618, reject it, and then come back down, support area 124, then hopefully you get the breakout for a double top breakout mode. Alright, this thing likes to do double tops. Look at this, 1, 2, hopefully we get the breakout on the third top, and call for what it is. Now if you're taking this trade, you know, your risk reward is pretty minimal, like, right? Where the fuck is it? Oh, right here. I mean, if you're gonna take this trade, risk reward, I don't know if you want to, you know, you have a 2. You have a 2 out of this. That's a pretty good odds. You have make 6% trade with a nice close to 2% SL. That's a good trade if you take it. That's not bad. That's a good odds. Alright, market open in 3 minutes. Let's see if Russell wants to act nice today. I don't mind this coming back down, folks. I do not mind this shit at all. Give me the discounts. Alright, VIX. Almost. Wow. Okay, VIX. Okay, GameStop. I have some buying opportunity here on APPS. I'm looking for 47, 476, and the 467. All right. RR is also another one I'm looking into. If it comes back down, looks like a shooting star pulling at the impulse. Oh no, that's not impulse. This one's impulse. But looks like it's at the impulse. We're coming back down a little bit. So I have a 359. 359. I would honestly want to see this hit this 382. I would love that, and if it even better at the 0.65 here. So if we come back to 382, I'm gonna definitely put a nice little chunk of money in here. Not financial advice. Do not follow me. I'm just a YouTuber. I can and will make mistakes. So not financial advice. I am not a trained professional. Google policies. Fucking ridiculous. Meanwhile, you have fucking Jim Cramer telling people it's a buy. It's a buy. What makes him so fucking professional? Because you know what? Let me not even say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Hims. Hims. Jesus Christ, guys! Whoa! 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 Whoa, guys! Guys, the dollar is bleeding. The dollar is... Nobody's talking about this. Dudes. Guys. Holy dudes. Dudes. I'm not longing anything. I'm officially not longing anything. I'm not longing anything at all. Not long... no. No, I'm in and out trades specifically. Dudes. Dudes. Dude. Market open, but dude, no. I'm not longing anything. No. You're not fooling me. Dudes. Guys. Holy shit. Dixie is bleeding. Dudes, I'm not longing anything. You are not fucking... Oh, God. Whoa. Whoa. Guys. 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 Oh my God. You guys have... Oh, dudes. Yo. Nobody's talking about this, dudes. We're full in pain mode. If we break below 96, this trend line, excuse me, right here. This is literally this is recession. This is recession. No one's talking about the dollar. You guys should not be longing shit. Not financial advice. Oh, dude, the dollar's bleeding. Nobody's looking at this. Oh, you guys are gonna get... If you people are longing, you guys are gonna get fucking clapped. This is dangerous. Guys, 95 is recession levels, okay? If you come near it, then you're gonna see this in the news for the next fucking couple of days. Oh, the dollar index is dropping. Dude, this is disgusting, bros. Anyway, let's see what's happening with the market while everybody just keeps continuing buying stock market. Dude, that's so dangerous. If you guys are longing, I would hesitate to do that. Not financial advice. That's very dangerous. That's very dangerous. Alright, let's see what's happening in the entire market, guys. The market is open. Ding, 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 ding. RR coming back down, selling off a little bit. Looks like a shooting star at the impulse. Don't mind that. APPS coming back down. Oh, so another one. We had a 10% trade on APPS. I do suspect a nice little pullback, which we will get. 1 hour of the day. I do not trade the markets on the 1 hour day, so be mindful of that. Let liquidity happen. If you're into that, if you're into non-volatility trades, don't do the first hour of the day. Wait for the charts to give you some sort of headline, some sort of news, give you some indicators to long or place position. So 20 GME 25 about to hit that 20. It's gonna definitely get to 26 today. But let's see if we're gonna have a nice little pull up on the market. I am not trading. I'm not longing shit. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. BBAI. 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 BB. All right. Let's get rid of. Oh, CoreWeave. CoreWeave. About to hit that 0.5. BBAI. Ooh. Okay, broke. All right, so it touched that trend line. See what I said? So it hit exactly 550. It touched that trend line. 557. Beautiful. So we hit that trend line. So you're gonna see a rejection here. All right. I'll be impressed if it breaks above it. But you already hit 9% on the day, off the pre-move, right? Pre-market, and if the market gives you that extra push to the upside, you know, you're gonna break that trend. So let's see, GameStop about to hit 26, but I suspect a nice little pullback. But if the market gives you if it gives you that push out, great for you. I would exit if you're in this trade. I would exit right here. I would not continue to hold it. You're already up 9% on the day. You are hitting the bull zone. If you're swinging in this, good luck. You know, obviously hold it down if you're into that sort of stuff. But, you know, 9% on the day, you take a trade. Or if you took it from here at 542 and you're up a trade, like, you know, this is already hitting a key trend line. Right? It's been a key resistance twice. Actually, 3 times. Well, 4 or 5 times. So, nice little rejection line there. Great to see. All right. GME selling off. Let's see. Russell hitting this top trend line. Hopefully we can... Actually, no. It's let me make that cleaner. Let me make that cleaner. Let me make that cleaner, actually. Why doesn't it fucking respect that, dude? Dude, I hate when it actually... I have to, like, continuously use the scrolling wheel. That's annoying. Alright, so we can argue that's the trend line. Yeah, that's better. Alright, boom. So, descending triangle on Russell. On the 30-minute, folks. Be mindful. Dude, why is my A's are not... Dude, what the fuck? Alright. SPY, VIX, and GME. Alright, let's see if it's going to hold, folks. But the Dixie, folks... Oh! Everybody...
Go ahead, continue buying. Buy, 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 buy. Go, go, go. Buy, buy. Long stocks. Up only. Market is up only. Meanwhile, the dollar. Meanwhile, it's bleeding. The dollar is bleeding. Oh, God. This is dangerous. You're gambling now at this point. Dude, no fucking way. No fucking way. Hell no. That is so dangerous. If people are gonna hold in this market, and if they're not seeing this, this is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. And I got this macro Gartley too. Oh my God. Please don't get clapped. Please don't get clapped, folks. So it's gonna be a little bearish. Looks a little bearish today. Not yet confirmed, but we're holding it. We're seeing. We're taking a look at the overall market. Next, BBAI. So BBAI pulling back a little bit. So it did touch our key Fibonacci extension to the T, folks. Look at that. To the T. 786, 564 was a key area of exit liquidity. And again, confluence, right? Confluence. This is why I love certain tools, because it inlines with certain key areas of resistance and support. And this is a nice little exit liquidity right here. Rejection. 786 got that push up. People were fucking they were just trying to squeeze every dollar out of this thing. But I don't suspect this pulling up today. And just hopefully we got a nice little rejection coming back down, making new higher lows here or here, and then you move up, and hopefully we get the breakout eventually. But I don't think we're gonna continue upwards today. We got the nice exit for some traders. Boom, boom, boom. Pull back, and then hopefully make another new leg up. So BBI did have its moment. Today was its moment, and then you get back in when the time comes. Okay, we are bleeding a little bit. RSI's center line is key support on the SPY. All right, we got to bounce off the RSI on the 30-minute, folks. So if we break below that on the 30-minute, GG, folks. GG, GG. Okay, for the day. All right, I'm on the 30-minute, so on the 5-minute, it's already down underneath the center line. Maybe the RSI on the 1 minute is even more apparent. It's below the 5. You're probably testing it. Yep. So 30-minute. I like to use a 30-minute as a overall micro macro look of the day. Hour is the ultimate micro macro look of the day, but your 30-minute gives you like a nice little heads up where you're pretty much gonna look, what your day is gonna look like. All right, we are testing that center line. All right, we can't break below that center line, otherwise it's gonna be a nice little bearish day. Nice little bearish day. All right, so Russell now breaking below this key trend line, the range bound in the 50-minute. All right, that's pretty significant, folks. Pretty significant. Finding love at 9305. So the next area of support is definitely gonna be right there. Let's see if it holds that. Actually, no. Sorry, folks. Now that I see it better. There you go. Much better. All right, let's see if it holds that. $937.96. SPY breaking below that RSI center line. Gold keeps going up. Oh, it is? Let's see. Gee! Woo wee, look at that. In a fucking ascending wedge, folks. Broke out, and thus, here we go. And I did have some extension levels right back in the day, and it looks like it's not saved. But you are not gonna argue. Holy, hello, whoa, gold. Oh, look, okay, I did have it. It's still there somehow. Oh my god. All right, that's too high. Maybe I was high. I don't know where. See, yeah, I drew this. Oh, so I took the monthly on this. That's kind of insane. That's really insane that we're inching closer to that 236. Honestly, that's kind of fucking bizarre. That's really fucking insane, folks. Okay, yep. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, looking good. Oh baby. Oh my, whoa. Oh, wow. All right. So looks like we are well below the trend line on the RSI on the 30 minute. Wow. Is gold better investment in stocks? Yes. Yes, 100% yes. Yes. This is old money coming in. Institutions, China, I don't know, fucking Turkey, BlackRock. All this wave, retail investment plus companies, is sending gold to the upside because they see this coming down. Okay, folks? The dollar is coming down, the gold is going up. Okay, and then you also have Bitcoin moving up. So boomers are buying gold. Okay. Generation after generation, what is it? After the boomer stage, whatever generation after boomers are buying crypto. Gen Zs are buying crypto. Millennials are buying crypto. So boomers and millennials and past and whatever you call it, generation after the boomers, they're just hedging against the dollar, which is looking really fucking bad. Which is really fucking bad right now, dudes. Oh, whoa, it's bleeding. Let me see SPY. Yep. Below the center line. All right, this is a great opportunity to look at some plays in the near distant future for, like, you know, logging stocks. All right, so RR hitting that 236. Smack that 236. Great sell-off point, too. That's actually a good opportunity to swing trade it. Once you get the rate cuts, hopefully we get a nice little boombastic right up there. Let's see how low we can keep going. This is why I don't trade the first hour of the day, folks, because you have scenarios like these happening. You know, you think it's going to continue up, but look, you probably bought it up here, now you're a bag holder, right? Up until we get to this point, but not specifically RR, but like, you know, sometimes you get clapped. You know, especially with no volume stocks that don't have no volume, no interest, you're gonna be bag holding. All right, so I do like what I see here on SPY and Russell. I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm not taking no trades yet. I'm waiting for confirmation out there, folks. But look at our trying to sustain to that 236 macro level. That's a really clean one too. Really clean one. So this thing just genuinely just wants up. So very interesting to see here on RR. I mean, look at how it's supporting at that 236. Respectfully. All right, so any move to the upside, RR is swinging up. RR is swinging up, okay? All right, let's see if I can get a nice little scalp here. Let me see if I can get a scalp. Oh yeah, 236 bounce, rejection, 510 EMA. Show me volume, bitch. Divergences in the bulls in the bear zone. Russell continues to sell off, so actually let me put an R right here. Maybe I can do a little scalp trade here. Yep. I'm waiting for confirmation. VIX not doing shit. Alright, where are you on my support line? So I did have a support at 359. Let me see if I can remember what I drew yesterday. Why the fuck is it blue? Okay. Let me get rid of this harmonic. Alright, 378. Alright. People are buying the shit out of APLD. Why is it going down? Hey, MBTS Lightwave, APLD. You know what? We already have. What's happening with APLD? Yes! Nice. Good. Thank the Lord. Come back down. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. 236. I hope it break below so we can catch it at 359. I wouldn't mind at 359. But then again, I doubt it will get there. But you never know. Let's see. Ooh, Russell and SPY continuously selling off. I like this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to wish for a discount. And, you know, this is how you make money. Good. Keep it coming, baby. Bring it down. break it down. And then once Jerome Powell gets the rate cuts going, you know, market's gonna go up for another week or two. Who the fuck knows? But you guys gotta keep in mind the Dixie, man. This thing is bleeding off of this asymmetrical triangle, broke below the trend line, and thus we are continuously falling down. The 5 EMA hasn't even touched the candle yet. All right, it's acting as a key resistance line. 10 EMA is your absolute monstrous resistance line here, and you're below the center line on the daily. The MACD well below the center line, above the center line, excuse me. And your negative DI coiling up, guys. This is super bearish for the dollar index, and people are longing. That's super dangerous at these highs, folks. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen here. Any momentum to the upside on Russell or SPY. R should take a nice, should get a nice little reversal, but we shall see in the overall market. NXTT. Why have I heard of this name? I've heard of this name. I just don't remember when. What the fuck? I've heard of this before. I think I've charted this in the past. Dude. Well, if you like pain, are you shorting this? You're shorting this, right? I know you're shorting this. You have to be shorting this, right? Well, if you're not shorting this, if you're shorting this, short. Oh, perfect. Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. Oh, shit. Yes. Good for you. So, weekly. Oh, my Lord. Man, oh, I don't know what to tell you. The 5 continuously hasn't even touched this candle, and you're breaking below a key 382 macro level here. All right, but you are seeing a nice little, it wants to kind of reverse. Your MACD is showing a little bit of life here, and thus you're getting the nice shadow wick here. But in terms of the overall trend, still bearish. I'd be mindful if you're gonna take a trade now. What the fuck is this? What? Wait, am I on drugs? What the fuck? Wait. I literally drew this to the downside. 0.236. What? Is it just me or is the charts reversed? Are you guys seeing this? Are the charts reversed? Or am I crazy? Bro, what the fuck? It's literally reversed. Or am I bugging? What? Do you guys see this? Wait, hold on. I gotta check. Am I losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? There it is. Did you guys see that? You guys, so that was a bug. I gotta report that. Dude, that was a whole bug. Wow, I gotta report that trading view. Thank God I clipped it. Alright, so you're breaking below the 382.228. Finding some sort of key support at this trend. Let's look left real quick. No, there's nothing there. Alright, so you're touching the bear zone. Almost there. MACD wants to curl up, so be mindful what the oscillators are telling you. Thus, for short-term time frame, but macro, still bearish. Probably come back and hit that 35 or 30 bucks. Reject, and then come back down. 0.515. Super bearish. Super bearish. Congratulations on this short, man. Congratulations, dude. It's looking good though for long-term short. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, 27.99 is a resistance here. Reject that, come back down. I like what I see though. Shit, how much are premiums? Oh yeah, let me see what's happening with the market. 1 second, hold up. All right, VIX going up, 32. Russell going up. Looks like RR is finding a little bit of life here at the 236,370. BBA up 10%. Really? All right, still trying to hit that trend line here. Our max is at 786. You got to break above this trend line to actually get some sort of momentum going. But this was definitely a long a reversal trade. Wow, beautiful touch to the T on that what is it, 236 or 76? What the heck going on here? Yeah, it's 786. Beautiful. You got to break above that trend line, otherwise it's just gonna be just people pumping it until we actually break certain resistance levels. All right, SPY continuation to the downside, bearish momentum, and look at the 30-minute here on the RSI below the center line. So, and looks like a Marabuza candle printing on this. A little bit more. Yeah, that's a Marabuza. We still have 8 minutes left, so no shadows equals Marabuza. Marabuza is like a defined trend or a trend candle. All right, love to see it here. So APLD also selling off a little bit, guys. Beautiful. I mean, you can't argue. BBAI continuously moving on up while the whole market's selling off. Let's put BBAI on the forefront here. RSI touching the bull zone right now. So again, I don't expect this to break out. You got the pumpers already took their eggs. They already took their money. I don't expect this moving on up anymore. Look at this double top. Double top. Walk away. Walk away from the trade. Wow. Continuously selling off. So that means Dixie's is selling off? Oh yeah, baby. Dixie continuously. Guys, this is super dangerous, folks. Please be careful out here. Ethereum. That's a good one. Hello. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We have three bearish line strikes, folks. 3 bearish line strikes on the daily. All right, this is super bearish. These are continuation candles. 3 bearish line strikes. Holy shit. If you guys don't know what that is, well, join the Discord, because 3 bearish line strikes. Wonderful. I'm gonna read your comment right now. Let me just pull up a let me get the trading tips. Let me show the Discord what 3 bearish line strike looks like, guys. That's super fucking bearish. Wow. Or we call it 3 black crows. Well, we call it 3 bearish line strikes, but whatever. Look at this, folks. Look at that. 3 bearish line strike, 3 black crows. There's so many names. So many names. So your absolute bottom, or at least a nice continuation reversal bounce. I mean, not continuation. The ultimate support would be this RSI line, center, on the daily. So if it comes back down, hits that center line, we want to see a bounce. All right, we want to see a bounce, but this in lines with crypto, with Bitcoin. All right, so I got a double bearish harmonic completion at this endpoint. You got the terminal candle, got a body structure with a nice long couple wick candle that happened at the impulse. You got the pullback, you got the 382 micro. You hit it. Did you break out of this certain trend line at the 116? No. So it's really looking bearish right now in the overall crypto world, okay? And thus, we are seeing a bearish day in terms of the macro. So as I said before, any momentum to the upside, RR is definitely going to get buyers stepping in, because it's a hot stock. You're trading a hot ticker. It is what it is. This is technically called a hot trade. If you're taking it at these lows, I mean at these highs, it is a hot trade. So be mindful. Try not to get caught out here. It can completely just move on up at the same time. This thing can completely just shit the toilet and then get the bears out of the way. But this is a hot stock, especially with the recent video that came out yesterday. Apparently McDonald's, actually not that apparently, it does. McDonald's has RR Robotics in their stores right now. So be mindful of that. It is a hot stock right now. So sell off, SPY. Looks like a continuation. Let me see what's happening with Dixie. Wow. All right, SPY selling off. Continuation. Holy shit. VIX 1.2%. 1.2%, folks. Holy shit. Oh yeah, Wonderful had a great commentary on the Discord. He says lower rates makes United States assets less attractive, so global investors don't pile into dollars as much. Very, very key. I'm gonna post this for the community out there, for the YouTube, because I do love sharing knowledge. This is one of my Discord members. Great way to analyze the fundamentals, guys. Look at that. Lower rates makes United States less attractive, so global investors don't pile into dollars as much. We gotta highlight some fucking A1 commentary out there, folks. We gotta highlight some A1 commentary out there. All right, Open said, you said Open is down. Ooh, I do like seeing down. I do like seeing down, baby. Open is definitely down, but not significant. It is not significant, but you take an opportunity to get it at these lows. Not financial advice for some folks. I'm not trading this at all. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I am not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Not my type of trade. I used to be young and dumb back in the day, and I would take, hot trades. Hot trade meaning you're buying at all-time highs. Hot stocks. Everybody's in the money. Everybody's trying to buy this ticker, this, and the third, and you're already buying at highs. Not worth it. What happens if it comes crashing down? All right, so YEX is one I'm gonna keep an eye on, folks. I definitely like what I see with YEX. APPS is one of our trades that that I called out a couple days ago. Thus, it's only down 0.5%. Had a nice a 10% swing since the initial call out, roughly around here. Yeah, it was a 10% swing. I posted a video about that. APPS is, wow, finding support at the 236 micro. Wow. I mean, I was hoping for 487 or 476. Wow. It is literally just holding. No volume here today. Obviously, liquidity just exit. Rightfully so. Traders just pumped the shit out of this and then they left. Whatever. Soundhound looks like it's coming down to this trend line that I drew. Let me see what's happening here. Okay. Oh, that's good, actually. That's really good. 1386 at that trend. Fuck, dude. Dude, can I don't have enough money. Okay? I don't. Alright? I want to take so many trades, but I only have enough. A nice little capital for really, really confirmed trades out there. This is, oh man, that's support. And then the VIX, right, going up. RR really wants it, folks. RR really wants it. RR really, really wants it. Oh man, fuck me. Fuck, dude. Alright, so again, I was hoping for a 359. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. Whoa, VIX 1%. Is RZLV under 7 a good entry? I'm gonna be very honest with you. That's oh, look at that, folks. Oklo coming down a little bit off of this bearish harmonic butterfly completion that we have here. So, keep in mind 382 is a nice potential, not financial advice, potential opportunity. RZLV, I wouldn't touch it. It's hot. It's too hot. It's a hot trade. It's a hot stock. I'm not touching this. That's not my type of trade. But if you're gonna consider an entry at this thing, I would advise to wait for this to settle down. Wait till you see a consolidation phase, I don't see consolidation phases, and maybe it could be today. It starting off, and then you know, you wait for this to come back down to realistic levels, and then you take the trade when you get the right opportunity. But right now, not financial advice. I wouldn't trade this. All right, I wouldn't trade this. If you are gonna trade this, well, what has price been doing for the past couple of days or weeks, right? Look at this 5 EMA. So if you're gonna take this trade and it's a hot stock, look at the 5 EMA as a support. You break the 5 EMA. The next one is the 10 EMA, which was somewhat in line with your golden pocket at 588-ish. Is it gonna come back down there? I can't tell you. But you know, I see the macroeconomics, the fundamentals. Well, take a look at the overall look. I mean, SPY's coming down, Russell's coming down. So right now, small cap stocks are getting clapped, rightfully so. You just had fucking days of bullishness. Wait for markets to come back down realistic levels, right? All right. So is it gonna come crashing down? I can't predict the future. But what I can predict and what I do see is turn on your Dixie. All right, turn on your. Oh my, is it really going? Oh, turn on your Dixie. Okay. Turn on your. You think this is pain? You think that's pain? This is the sleeping monster nobody's talking about. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody. Cat Loco Beats. What up, Cat Loco? Bro, I hit you up on Discord to make sure that you weren't some sort of fucking... Wait, Mobix, another dilution? Is it really? Let me double check. Is it really? Mobix? Is it really? Falls for 4 to 7 ounces of tentative launch. Where is the where is it? Where did you get that news? Where did you get that news? Mobix files for another dilution. Well, they're trying to acquire another company. So if it is happening, then yeah, they're trying to acquire another company. Yeah, Mobix, piece of shit. Oh well. So they are taking a hostile takeover, or at least they're trying to. A couple days ago, they formed a there you go, 425 hostile launch tender offer the Peraso. All right, so I think that's the reason why they're diluting. More cash on hand. VIX 1.2%. Sorry, work's been crazy. I haven't been on Discord. Got you. Cat Loco Beats, understood. Cat Loco Beats. Now let's take a look at Mobix real quick. Is it or not? Surely not. They would be out of the money. Yeah, Benjamin Gibbs slams it on the nail right there. Yeah, I mean, 15 million shit. Where did you get that in? Where'd you get that news, Blade? If you're looking at my YouTube right now, where did you get that information? I'm curious. Where did you get that YouTube? I mean, that information. All right, so RR definitely wants up. All right, RR definitely wants up. God, I really want to put some money in there. Let me find it. Yeah, let me know. Sold a little SoFi to take pro. Oh yeah, speaking of SoFi, thanks for reminding me. Speaking of SoFi, oh god. Oh jeez. Oh man. Well, what do you want me to say about this, folks? SoFi is up only. Is up only. Guys, you know there's another ticker in the fintech that's making waves. Look at this one, folks. Delo. This is another one, Delo. All right, the same team that found SoFi in the entire market, that sent SoFi to $25, $27. The same team is also invested in some ticker called Delo, D-L-O. Look into Delo if you're looking into like those fintech companies like SoFi. Delo is another one that's on the map right now. So this is definitely breaking out of a broad microphone structure. It broke out of it, and thus you see the wicks, and then obviously the potential move continuation to the upside. VIX, holy shit, 135. Russell coming continuation down, folks. It broke trend. This is now really dangerous levels here. So let's see if we can find another support bounce here, and I see that we have another structure here, more or less, and thus it is bouncing off that candle. Let's see if it's going to respect that candle, and if not, Jesus, folks, this thing is bleeding. Today's a bleedy day. Rate cuts potentially is coming, or maybe not, right? But VIX is 1 point, close to 2% on the day. Everything's red. Beautiful though. Buying opportunity, buy the dip opportunity is here. You can't argue with that. If you take advantage. Oh, guys. Whoa. God, oh my God. Guys, the Discord. I would advise to not long anything. Not long. This is for my Discord, not financial advice. To all the people that are not on my Discord, I'm sorry, but this is more for my Discord members. Do not long shit. Do not long shit, folks. I'm telling you, do not long shit. Not financial advice. Do not long shit. Dudes. Oh my God. Dude, the VIX 2%. Oh, Russell trying to find support at this candle low here. Dudes, Discord, I'm lost with words here. This is crazy. 16 now. VIX 2.3%. Look at RR trying to find reason to go up, folks. Trying to find reason to go up, like anything in the market, like any negative news. People are going to continuously buy the dips and then not seeing this. People are going to buy the dip and not see this, and then one day this breaks below this trend line. You're going to get a bounce, but if it breaks below that, guys, good fucking buy. Buy, up only market. You're going to get clapped. You're going to get fucking clapped. You're going to be a bag holder one day. Enjoy your up only days, folks. This is not good. Enjoy your up only days while it lasts, folks. But if this breaks below this trend line, GG, folks. Now we have to complete this bullish harmonic Gartley on the macro level. But that's bullish in terms of only because we've been in a downtrend for literally months and weeks. So the bounce would technically be not financial advice. I'm looking at 94,668, okay? We have a low key bottom at 92. Okay? Holy shit. I would be very worried longing anything in the... Oh, Russell! IWM breaking. It just broke another area of support. We must find... Oh my gaze. Alright, we have another support area at 236.72, folks. 236.72, folks. This is dangerous. Wolf, WOLF. Let's take a look, folks. What? Is this the only thing mate? What? 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 Huh? What? That's not news. What? What? Shit. I wonder if I can scout this on a shitty day. Oh, days. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Nah, it's too hot right now. Nope. It's too hot. Don't give a shit. It's too hot. Wolf. Oh, VIX, 2.2%. 2.2%. 2.2%. What the fuck is happening? Well, we kind of do know. Oh, no. No way. Is it going? Is it still going? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my days. My days. My. SPY. SPY. VIX. Alright, robotics. Everything's coming down minus BBAI settling nice at 7%. Wolf. Absolutely massive run. I mean, the volume on this thing's 49 million. So a lot of buyers are stepping in. I wouldn't trade this shit now. It's already too late. It's already too late. Not financial advice, but I wouldn't trade this. Really, you're running hot. You're running hot. But you know, if you're into that sort of thing, great for you. SoundHound, you break below that trend line. I would suspect this whatever trend line I have here as another area of support. Wow, SPY now continues. Not buying it. Too hot. That's right, too hot. That's a good way to think about it. Very hot. VIX 2.1%. Robotics coming down more. Coming down more. Robotics coming down more. You can't make this shit up. Uh-oh. Dixie wants to make another leg to the downside, folks. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's looking at this. Everybody wants to buy the dip. Buy the dip. Yeah, buy the dip. Yeah. Oh my, it's going down, folks. Yeah, buy the fucking dip, guys. There you go. Everybody's gonna, yeah, look at a bull market. Yeah, we're gonna fucking. Meanwhile, the sleeping monster right here. Meanwhile, the sleeping fucking monster nobody wants to talk about. Nobody's fucking talking about this shit. Dude, this is bad. Oh, dude. Holy shit. Let me see. Okay. Now we definitely have to start drawing some fibs here. We have to definitely start drawing some fucking fibs, folks. This is bad. Yeah. This is bad. Just get to the 786. Just fucking touch it. Just get it, bitch. There you go. Just touch it. Give me the divergences. Give me the divergences. Go ahead. Give it to me. 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 And I think you're going to have divergences on the... yeah, you are going to catch... Yeah, this divergence here, folks. Here we go. If you touch that trend line, that's going to be divergence, and that's going to be considered class... I would argue B. Thank God for you. Thank you, Porter. Thank you. But like, dude, nobody's talking about this shit. This is like not a joke. There it is. Come on, give it to me, bitch. Just touch it and get the divergence and then move on up. Just do this. Touch it. Boom. Boom. Go. Go. One more. Boom. Boom. And touched. Booyah. Divergence. Bullish divergence. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yo, wonderful. Are you seeing this, bro? Yo, where are my TA traders at? Where are my TA traders at? Where are my Dude. Oh my days. We're not even respecting the trend. Well, this is technically the trend right here. Oh, dude, this is bad. Dude, this is really fucking bad. Dudes. We're not even far off. We're not even that far off to the fucking 96. What's happening with the market? Okay, we're finding a little bit of life here. Just a tad bit. Finding a mean reversion. RR continuously trying to find a reversal here. Dude. No one's talking about this. Alright, what's happening with Mobix? I see the chat going a little wonkers right now. Let's see what's happening with Mobix. Hey, Mobix just doing Mobix things. I ain't stressing this shit. What in the fuck is happening right now? Let's see if this is a fake out. Jesus. No! No! Dude, the selling pressure. I haven't seen this ever. Dude, everybody. Holy shit. If we don't bounce off that. If we don't. Oh, D. Guys. If we don't bounce off this. If we just don't bounce, I'm worried. No way. No, not even a wick reaction, dude. Not even a wick reaction? Really? Get the fuck out of here, guys. Not even a wick? Not even a wick there. Well, I mean, dude. Let's see the 15-minute real quick. Okay, we got the 15-minute wick. Okay. Jesus Christ. Recession incoming. Yes. That's right. So if I were to be, and look at the VIX, 2.6 up, so almost 3%. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the Dixie here, folks. I'm going to put the Dixie. Funny how this is all correlated. VIX is up, dollars down. Alright, SPY's technically not up. Obviously, SPY and Russell are absolutely down. But we're gonna have these. We're gonna monitor all the markets, all of it. Look at that, VIX up, dollar down. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, that's a sick ass tune. That's a sick ass tune. RR, another one. It's trying to find life, folks. I mean, I would argue the continuation run would be like the scallop play, not financial advice. But any sniff of positive momentum to the upside, this thing's getting bought up. So I'm not taking a trade right now. Obviously, knowing what I know, I'm not taking a fucking trade at all. Just gonna wait for everything to settle down a little bit. Just sold Wolf Profits taken. Nice. Buy it. Support, sell, resistance. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. DLO is one you should be interested in, folks. This thing is I don't even think it has anything to do with the American markets. It actually has to do with the Asian markets, to be honest with you. This has something to do with the Asian markets. Wow. Alright, I would be surprised if we continue to sell off after a huge continuation sell-off. I'll be shocked. Buying line for DLO. Yeah, DLO seems to be a play some of the influencers on YouTube are, they're spouting. This is another fintech company. I haven't done enough TA on this. The only TA that I did was this broadening downward pattern. I mean, in terms of the overall perspective on this thing. What's to argue, right? Broke out of the 382. 11 was a key resistance. Broke out of it. finding a bounce at the 236 macro, and you're just doing like, you know, momentum continuation runs. You got broke out of this bull flag, and if you had to take the measurement tool off this bull flag, you take it from the high to low, you clone it, and then you take it from the breakout, and it'd be best if you find confluence at certain ratios, and thus there it is. It lines perfectly with your 0.5 ratio macro, 0.5 at 2197. All right, not saying that it's going to get there, because no pattern is 100% accurate. No pattern is, let me repeat that one last time. No pattern is 100% accuracy. You just see, you know, measurement rules that have been statistically proven and has failed multiple times, but the probability thus sustains that if you take it from the pull high to pull low, take it from the breakout, that is your measurement target, potentially. Okay, APPS, nice, 236. Wow. Yex Wolf, 13%. Yeah, speaking of Yex, this is the company that I've been really eyeing on, folks. This is highly a business that you 100% need to keep on your radar. This is a business that every business owner needs. Yex. Keep this on your radar, folks. Keep this on your radar. What the? Okay. Alright, VIX is now hitting 3%. It wants to smack that 3. Gold surges through 3,700. Yeah, no shit. I wonder why is gold surging. So look at that reaction on the Dixie. Completely at the 886. So we did get the reaction that we wanted to see on Dixie, but is it continuation? Is it gonna hold? Is it gonna sell off? Something to keep an eye on, alright, folks? And really concerning what's happening with Dixie. Jesus Christ. I didn't sleep at all last night, guys. I did an early stream this morning. I logged on. I started streaming at 8 o'clock this morning, so I couldn't sleep last night. So the SPY should be going down more to 658. The SPY should be going down more to 658. Yeah, I'd argue yes. Why wouldn't it? Right? I mean, a couple things to note here, right? A couple things to know that you're inside of a descending wedge. I mean, que maldito descending wedge. Not in a descending wedge, a descending scallop, excuse me. This is what you call descending scallop right now, forming on SPY. They look like J's. Okay, they look like J's. And you got to break above this key resistance line. If you fail this resistance line, you back test it and you break out, that'll be confirmation. So the rule for this descending scallop is if you failed it, is roughly 658, literally in line with what you just said to add confluence. So very nice observation there, Mr. Ed Silver. Very nice observation. Very, very nice. Let's see if we'll get there. You are having divergences, potential divergence patterns on the RSI 5 minutes. So short-term time frame, bullish or at least reversal. Very nice though, very nice. VIX, is that still going up? Yep. Dude, these tunes are slamming. Terra Wolf is still up running 4. Is it? Terra Wolf. Dude, I remember Terra Wolf at $3. Oh my days. That means APLD's moving, right? APLD's moving up, right? Is APLD moving? Yep. APLD's moving just in line with Wolf. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? VIX almost 3%. Hello. 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 Polly want a cracker. Polly want a fucking cracker, folks. Hello. Dixie wants to break more. Wants to crack the fuck down. Russell coming down as well. Russell coming down as well. Failed test at that resistance line. Hello. Polly want to bearish? Polly want to bearish? Uh-oh. Whoops. Why did it not? What the fuck? Why? Why? Sorry guys, hold up. Why does it keep doing that? Fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna have to somehow fix that. Oh, that's my Discord, folks. That's my Discord, folks. Hold up, let me try and move the chart. I don't know why it's not working all of a sudden. Jesus Christ, why is it doing this? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Deprecated. So, what's deprecated? Alright, sorry folks, 1 second. Why is my chart window not working? Alright, so that's not working. How the fuck do I fix this? Dude, what the f... Alright, I got it working now. Sorry for that, folks. Dude, TradingView absolutely... Like, OBS is completely a piece of shit sometimes. Super dangerous. Let me go ahead and delete some of the things out there, because I don't know if it's going to come back up. Sorry, folks. One second, folks. Hold on. I'm just deleting some things because God forbid something comes out. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so. Alright, here we go. Alright, looks like everything's looking good so far. Alright, looking good, looking good, looking good. Alright, we're back in track. We're back in track. Let's see. Dixie continue. Oh boy, we got the reaction, but looks like it's not going to sustain itself, folks. It's not going to sustain itself, folks. Be very, very, very careful out there. APLD coming. No, it's not coming down. Actually finding a bounce at that 1865. It's a hot stock. Whoa, Wolfie. Wolfie. DLO. Look at that, folks. DLO 3% on the day right now so far. Completely ignoring the down day trend for the entire market. I think this has nothing to do with the American market. Could be wrong. Very interesting to say the least. So BBAI, as I suspected, we had a nice little momentum to the upside, and I didn't expect nothing more from BBAI. You got the traders that came in. They took their trades. Liquidity exited, and thus you're finding a new higher low, though. Right, you're finding a new higher low, so that's a good sign. You know, you're showing a little bit of signs to the upside on BBAI, but to suspect that you're going to see another continuation run on this thing after you hit a key resistance area, I wouldn't say no. I would say no. But again, this is good because now you're showing a little bit of life, and people are paying a new premium at a new higher low. So, you know, if you're holding BBAI, or at least your bag holding, this is a good sign. Interests are coming in, buyers are stepping in. And look at that, you're making a new higher high and hopefully the new higher low. So it's looking good so far to the upside. So Dixie wants a continuation breakdown. Guys, holy shit. Holy fucking shit, folks. And looks like we rejected here on the SPY. So it looks like we're going to come back down potential to 658.30 off of this measurement rule off this descending pattern here, folks. So really nice to see. I can draw a fib extension to get that going. Wow. Whoa. I have shared the Mobix source in Discord. Oh, okay, let me see. I'm using shows up. Make no sense. I lose stock when the price hasn't risen at all. Mobix respect to Mega Macro 786. Want to see it bounce immediately. Let's go. Let's go. Discord members, let's go. Bounce at 236. Okay, I love this. Nice. Mobix. Okay, shared up to 15 million shares class of common stock. 15 September 5th. Let me see what's going on here. While I read this, I'm gonna keep an eye on. Let's see. Prospects from amends dated August 11, 2025. September 15, 2025. Shares class A commons are listed in NASDAQ LLC. The date of this prospectus supplement number 4 is September 15, 2025. This was yesterday. This was for the hostile takeover. I don't think this is dilutive. They're trying to acquire Properis, and Properis was diluting their shares. Is my understanding. I don't think this is a dilutive event. Is Mobix reacting towards that? Wow. APLD completely just said fuck off. Up only. Jesus Christ. APLD. Come on, APLD. What are you doing, bro? Take it easy, honey. Hello. So SPY rejected the 660. Let's see what's happening with Mobix real quick. Mobix. Guys, oh, by the way, team, Discord members, look, I really want you guys to take a look at Yex. I really do like what I see on this company. With this company. It's a great narrative. It's got a great moat. If anybody wants to do their financials, knock yourself out. But I think we can get a nice little long trade on this one. Their moat is very interesting. Companies need their business. Anyone with good eye finance. Let's see. Yeah, so this is looking good. VIX coming down a little bit. Coming down after a massive run to the upside. But is this going to be a new higher low for the VIX? Well, it's going to be above 16, above 15. Let's see if it sustains. This is really not good. We're keeping an eye on Dixie at the 886. Perfect bounce off this fib extension, all right? If it breaks below that, guys, then we're going to fucking hell. We're done. All right, we're literally done. Perfect touch to the 0.886. Perfect fucking touch. I would honestly be very careful longing anything right now. Tomorrow you're gonna have your nice little up moment, because you know rate cuts are happening, but that's gonna be a short-term event. $388 goodbye. Holding DBI 10 for sure, so no buying tomorrow. I'm not saying no buying tomorrow. I will say when Joel Powell does cut rates, everything's gonna push up. Everything's just gonna move up, and rightfully so. I mean, not financial advice, but you had no rate cuts all year round, so he's gonna more than likely do the rate cuts, and everything's just gonna move up. All right, everything's just gonna move the fuck up. So just be mindful of that. APLD really looking interesting right now. on the daily. What's the daily telling me? XOD crossing. My indicators are going off. Hold on. I got stop triggers. Hold on. I got triggers going off. So Wolf, no. XOD, what's this? What the fuck? XOD stop trigger. XOED. What is this? What was the why did I put an indicator on this? Why? Why did my... Oh, that's why. XOD. Alright, so on the daily 3-day, it's breaking out of a trend here. XOED, it's a technology service here. 55. Okay, now I remember why I bought it. I mean, why. Here, here's another one. This is a potential ticker that, really, really interesting. So it's at the apex as we speak at this current trend line. Inside a descending triangle. Broad, macro, descending triangle. Hitting key resistance area as we speak. And you break above it, then, folks... This is very much going to move to the upside continuation. There's no liquidity up here, folks. So that's why another thing where I'm just keeping an eye on. Like, there's no shelves here. There's nothing up here. I mean, obviously you got this little general area here, but I like what I see with this company now. I just got to break that trend line. I'm surprised I fucking saw this now. It's having a 6% day, folks. Here's another one that I'm really, really looking into. So there's two companies I'm looking into right now. Everything's up only for some of these plays. Oh, VIX finding a bounce now. Finding a bounce exactly around the $16 mark or 16. QMM. QMMMM. What the fuck? I mean, what in the gracious Lord is happening here? What the fuck is this? What the is that? Hold up real quick. Hold up. What do you want me to do with this information? This thing is up only. I don't like the... I would have to actually make it weaker. There it is. Wow. Wow. Broke out the apex. Yikes. This is hot. Too hot. Wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I don't give a I wouldn't give... that's so risky. Too hot for me, bro. It already had its course. You missed the train. Bye-bye. Whoa! Hello, SPY. Hello. Yeah. Did not really get up to the 660 mark, so breaking below. Continuation. Nice. 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 Bloody Mary. Bloody fucking Tuesday, folks. Whoever caught that. Good game, whoever caught that. 1000%. If you caught that. Oh, APPS. What the fuck? Market selling off, but APPS is somehow finding reason to live. Finding reason to live here, folks. That's impressive. Market selling off. APPS is finding reason to live. Really? What the fuck? Huh. It never really broke down to 498. Dude, what the fuck? Huh. And SPY. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Wow, this is bad. This is bad. Guys, be careful, guys. I mean, the more I look at it, the more it's just fucking freaking me out. What are you guys into? What are you guys trading right now? I see a lot of tickers coming out. You know, keep sending them my way, folks. Keep sending them my way, man. I like looking at different stocks. Maybe we can find a nice golden flake, you know? And then when the dip comes, if the market crashes, folks, buy the dip opportunity will present itself. Uh, 9:16. When is it happening? I want to re-enter. Waiting on SoFi. 24.25 on SoFi. One second. Hold up. All right. So XOD breaking out of this trend, or at least is trying to on the daily. Hold up. Yeah. So it's having a very momentous reaction here. What is this ticker again? Develops blockchain asset and investors platform to secure, exchange, and manage all wealth inside one application. The company was forced in 2015. Yeah, this thing is really interesting to me. Why didn't I take the fucking trade? Why did I put it up to the upside? Oh, I know why. Because it had to break out of a certain trend for me to take the trade. Yeah, we're about the 5, 10, and 20 EMA. This thing is really bullish. And here's another one for the Discord. Would love 25-ish. Tara Wolf. Okay, so you said SoFi. Oh! Well, if you had to take a trade, well, I see a support line right here. You're literally at support right now as we speak, 26.88. So if it bounces off that, you know, not financial advice, but that is another. That's a support area. It is reacting to that, and thus we're getting the wicks. See the wicks? Not financial advice, but that's another area of support. Then, because you do like to see scallops or double bottoms on SoFi. Look at that, SoFi. All right, so this is technically like a mini double bottom. Double bottom test that key area support and resistance line. And look at that, you're finding price wants to come in and then move to the upside after you hit this key area level, 26.86. Ooh, VIX. Ooh, Jesus, bros. Jesus, dollar. Woo woo. Guys, all right, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it, folks. I'm gonna have to do it, folks. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. I have to. Let me shut this shit off. Let me, if you take, I got my little soundboard up again. So, if we break on SPY 659.63, G fucking G, folks. G fucking G, folks. Dixie absolutely just getting hammered, folks. All right, XOD breaking above this bearish trend line. Let's see if it's going to sustain itself. We have 5 hours left, but this is very, very bullish on this ticker, folks. This is one hell of a bullish ticker. I don't know why. I found this last night or a couple days ago, and I put a notification on this thing. I really like the way this thing is set up. I like where it's at. The moat obviously makes sense. On the 3-day, you got the positive DI coiling up. You got the RSI, looks like inside a channel. You got the MACD above the center line. Everything about this is screaming reversal, and it wants to break out. So it looks like we did test that trend line here. We are seeing a reaction on it. That's really good. I like to see that. So our reaction is a great indicator that the price wants to continue to the upside, or at least try and break out of it. If not, we shall see. But in terms of trying to touch that trend line, beautiful adds to my confidence, or at least thesis. Oh my God, the Dixie. Please don't do this. Please don't, guys. Oh my God. Oh no, please don't. Please don't. Oh, VIX. Oh my, oh God. No one's talking about it. S&P close to flat after data ahead of Fed. Yeah, what do you mean Fed? It's the overall market's really fucking bad. The overall market is really fucking bad. No one's talking about the Dixie, which is concerning, folks. BBAI, wow, double touch, almost to the T. Oh, actually, it did touch 550. Then you got the rejection, as suspected. Easy. Sound, respecting this trend line. YAX, guys, keep an eye on YAX. I like what I see on the chart. APPS. Wow, this thing really is only up, like it wants up. It really wants up. It's a spinning top at the impulse. Volume is slowly kicking in at 776. Volume, oh no, excuse me. 697, about to hit that moving average on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, flatlining at 507. Flatlining at 507. VIX still up. Wow. SPY trying to find a reason to live. So we are showing a little bit of bullish. SoFi still respecting this little trend line here, support bounce. So let's see if it's holding. Dude, the overall market is absolutely abysmal. Absolutely fucking abysmal. All right, let's turn on the music real quick. Don't get fucking clapped, bros. All right, so 375 found a bounce at that 236 micro. I wouldn't mind it coming back down to 351. That'd be great. I would not mind it coming back down at 351. That'd be a great. That'll actually complete this harmonic structure we have on RR. Bought 220, bought 22, 24. Are you talking about SoFi? Nice. VIX 3% up again. The dollar, folks. The dollar. The dollar. Keep an eye on the dollar, folks. VIX is up. Dollar's down. Let me see the Discord. What is going on? Trump is trying to oust Cook from a role as part of the standoff between the president and the United States Central Bank. Why do you think Trump wants to push crypto, guys? Why do you think Trump wants to push crypto, guys? Think about it. AMPX. Dude, please tell me that this is not happening. Oh my fucking God. I literally was looking at this. I just literally looked at this 2 days ago. I mean, excuse me, literally yesterday. 6%. So, fuck, look at all the TA I did on AMPX, bro. Literally, I was looking at this. Like, I literally was just looking at this yesterday. Oh my God, why? I'm missing out on so many trades. I'm really missing out on a lot of trades. That's because of my bias, right? Overall market bias. Look at all the TI a little bit. The resistance, where's the support? I even drew a harmonic. So there's a nice little bearish harmonic completion at the 9.7. I don't mind that at all. You touch that, get back down. So I'll wait for the retracement. I literally was just looking at this yesterday, man. I'm not even fucking joking. I literally was looking at this. It broke out of the wedge. Why didn't I take the trade? Ugh. But whatever, it is, what do you mean no fraud? I'm confused. Was that a comment for something else? Not sure. I literally was just looking at AMPX. Alright, so we rejected off this descending jeez, I have brain fry. I need more coffee. I'm literally like fried. I've been streaming since 8 o'clock this morning. 8:30 this morning, folks, and I had no sleep. I woke up at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, just charting all day, folks. A little bit worried on the overall macro fundamental. Dollar, don't you dare, bro. Dollar, don't you dare. Dollar, don't you fucking dare, bro. Don't you fucking dare. No fraud, Trump coin. Oh, it is? Oh, wait a minute. WLFI? You talking about WLFI? You talking about this shit? This is his son's coin. You're talking about the official Trump coin. I don't know. Why doesn't it ever... Fuck that coin. Wow. A lot of weird stuff happening in the entire market, folks. SoFi still finding life at that key area of support at 28.86. So SoFi likes to do these scallop plays. So if you're looking for opportunity to buy SoFi at low, I mean, not financial advice, but you take a look at the chart and you tell me, okay? You tell me. AMPS, another one. Dixie. Everything's why Trump wants Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. So the reason why he wants Bitcoin is because when he was indicted many years ago, a year before he became presidency, they froze his assets. They froze his bank account. You think Trump forgot about that? Hell fucking no. Trump wants Bitcoin because you can't freeze Bitcoin. You can't control the Bitcoin. You can't even, if you have a cold wallet like I do, you can't access my fucking cold wallet unless you have the keys. Alright? And I'm the only one who has access to those keys. The bank account doesn't have it. The government doesn't have it. They can't have access to your money. They can't have access to your mother's money, your father's money, even the dog's money. They can't have access to it. That's why, you know, Bitcoin, that's why he's trying to push crypto so hard, because he's trying to say fuck you back to the feds after they pretty much embarrassed him for 3 to 4 years. So that's why he's pushing crypto heavy. That's why he's pushing heavy on crypto. He's pushing heavy on crypto. And I don't blame him. This is why the Dixie's falling, folks. This is why the Dixie's falling, folks. You know? They can't access it, but they can stop you from cashing it out on via Coinbase. Yes, very, very great commentary by Cat Local Beats. Yes, 1000%. So the alternative to that, and this is not, you know, this is not. Now we're getting into, you know, I probably shouldn't even say it because I think I'm gonna break YouTube policy. I don't know if I should say it. I think I could say it. I think I could say it, right? It's not technically, it's not like I'm not telling you guys to do it, right? But you can Google it. But like, if you have Coinbase, right? You have Bitcoin, and then you have the banks, right? Well, what's if you have Coinbase that controls the flow of Bitcoin and you're trying to cash out, right? Cash, right? And the bank says, fuck you, you can't have exchanges. Well, there's one more detail to this. So now you and the peer-to-peer transaction with the human who owns Bitcoin, you can have cash in exchange for Bitcoin. So look at that, folks. So they get fucked. These guys get fucked. And now it's just your Bitcoin versus the guy who has Bitcoin, and you just have peer-to-peer exchange. And this is why the feds and the government is afraid of Bitcoin becoming a thing, because now humans can exchange money. Not humans, banks, and humans. There's no intermediary. Does that make sense? There's no bank and then another one. No, it's literally humans and humans. Does that make sense, folks? There's no middleman. That's why they don't want crypto. In essence, they don't want fucking crypto to be a thing, folks. So be mindful of what the potential opportunities with Bitcoin is, folks. Why do you think it's taking so long to pass the Clarity Act? Do all you want with the Clarity Act, but at the end of the day, you literally cannot, you can't stop what people can do with Bitcoin. You literally cannot monitor what people do on their own time. Always away. Yeah, always away. Always away. Yeah. Took Trump passing this. Yeah, but oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Guys! One more time! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Guys, if this actually is confirmed, do you realize where the next levels are off this fib extension? Like, you guys have any idea how bad this is? Like, this is extremely fucking bad. Oh no! And look at now. No way, dude. No fucking way. Oh god. This is the VIX, folks. This is the VIX. Guys, VIX is inside an ascending wedge. Oh lord. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Count your blessings, folks. Count your blessings. AMPX, absolutely. I am sick to my stomach. I didn't take this fucking trade. I am sick to my stomach right now. I'm sick. I'm sick. I saw this literally last night, and I literally had it in my radar, and I didn't put a notification on this fucking thing, man. Oh, I'm so angry because now I missed this trade, and now I'm going to wait for the pullback. Dude, I'm going to wait for the pullback. So it's going to probably more than likely touch my indicated target, my bearish indicator at 909. Key psychological area at the $9 zone. So, oh, look at that. We're touching it. One of the key resistance area right here. All right, we're touching it right now, actually. So if it breaks out, you got a nice little fucking liquidity sweep at this top high. Get those stop loss. I mean, again, mind the stop. Get those orders in at peak high. I wonder if there's a Fibonacci extension at that 909 just to add confluence. Let me double check. If there is, then I suspect almost. So 915, almost touching this area. 907. So 910 would be a nice little area. Crazy BBAI is up. BBAI is up. BBAI is up. Is it? I don't see it. Okay. Oh, look at that triple top. Hello. Triple top, quadra top. Oh shit. Look at that. Boom. A boom. So it decided to make waves, folks, and it's got to break above that. Like literally, it's today. It's got to break above that today. Let me see here. Holy shit. Actually, let me draw a fib. Let me get this going. Let me do it from here to here. Fuck. Yo, that song hits hard actually. Alright, so no Fibonacci is where it's at right now. It's just trying to break out of this trend. And thus a candle is breaking above that trend. So that's a good sign. Holy moly! I should have taken that. Oh! Oh! Smack it. Smack it. Smack that bitch. Smack it. What kind of candle are you printing at that impulse, bitch? Boom. Did you hit your average yet? Did you hit your average yet? Wow. So everything's... Oh my... You can't make this shit up, folks. You can't... Oh, almost touched to the T. AMPX. Almost touched it. Almost. 909. Almost hit it. So it decided to quit at 906. Almost. Alright, so I'm gonna look for support area bounce here. Alright, so I'm looking at 876, 382, so 876. So we almost touch it at my harmonic completion here. To the fucking T, folks. Wow. Almost to the fucking T. Holy shit. Wow. By pennies. I was literally off by fucking pennies, folks. Look at that. Wow. So, nice little pullbacks, I suspect, should be happening today and tomorrow. But beautiful to see to add confluence. Beautiful. We do have this area of resistance here at this candle wick, which is what price is respecting right now because we are hitting a key resistance line. But we somehow managed to squeeze exactly close to that 910. Alright, still looks like this wants to break out, but you know, I really don't suspect this really making any fucking waves to the upside continuation. I mean, the overall market is pretty much bearish. What the fuck is happening here? This must be some sort of news catalyst or something. Repeat. So yeah, there is a news catalyst. It is news event. So wait 3 days, folks. Wait for 3 days. This is all news catalyst. Wait 3 days, then get a new higher low. You pay the premium. Wow. Holy shit. BBAI hitting that top trend line off of that Fibonacci extension. Literally smacked the shit out of it. Another key area of resistance here at the 886. 573 exit liquidity, and thus it hit it. Congratulations. You're not paying for new higher high. This is actually really good for the fucking ticker. And you broke above this bearish trend line. Now you gotta sustain it. So what I expect for this to happen is hit this. Obviously we did. Hit that and then come back down and test that trend line. Hopefully we get a nice little bounce back. Alright, so let's see if this happens this way. Come crashing down, hit this break out the trend line, and then hopefully we get the nice bounce back continuation. Beautiful to see though, folks. Very nice to see. You gotta break out and test that breakout. Very nice to see. SPY breaking down key support area. Had bad news for no bad news for anything, Sammy. LPSN, Jay has harmonic. Oh shit. Jesus. Why is this puking again? Oh my fucking god. I won't say no name. I won't say names, but people who took that trade are getting cooked. LPSN, real quick. LPSN, real quick. Something just happened. Whoa! No way! No way! Whoa! Whoa! Dude! What? What? Huh? What the fuck? So if I put, hold up, I'm trying to just, if I put $500 at this dog shit ticker, I'm gonna have 925 shares at this dog shit ticker. This dog shit ticker. Alright, dollar index. Alright, here we go. Whoa, okay, finding a nice little bounce at the dollar index. I mean, at the 886. Very nice to see, though. So, in theory, some tickers should be seeing some sort of momentum to the upside now. Just a nice little bit, folks. Nice little bit. Look at that beautiful touch on that fucking harmonic completion. Almost to the T, folks. Almost to the fucking T, folks. Almost. Beautiful, though. Alright, we're gonna wait for the pullback on AMPX. I'm gonna definitely start looking into AMPX. It is very much bullish. It is very much bullish. Very, 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 very bullish. Still bearish here on SPY, folks. You still got a lot of bearish momentum going off. Nothing has really broken in terms of the trend. SoFi trying to find life at this key area right here. Off that wick. Other than that, you're also looking at this area as support for the next follow-up. If you break below that trend, 2660 is another area of support. Hopefully you sustain that. Call it a fucking day. Yeah, SoFi is really good though. So what's happened with APLD? Wow, LPSN. Wow, disgusting. Oh no, APPS. My ticker. It's running. It's running. It's running. It's running. It's running hot, folks. It is running right now. It is running. Volatility. Let's see if we can take a nice little trade here on APPS real quick. Huh. Reminds me of ATRY. ATYR. ATYR. Let's take a look at ATYR. What is... Oh! Oh! Hello! Hello, 10%. Alright, so it's respecting that 786 off of this fib extension. Let me move the extension so I can see it. So it's right there in line. Right there, to the fucking touch, baby. To the fucking T. To the T it. Alright. Confirmation is the rejection. That's a Gravestone Doji printing on the impulse. So that's good to see. You got your another exit liquidity. Come back down and retest the breakout off that trend line. Where is it? Should be roughly somewhere around here. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. This is the breakout right here off that sideways action right here. All right, if you bounce from here and keep it moving. Keep it moving, folks. I'm impressed that after the market has been selling off, this is making waves to the upside. So that's really impressive. We did have a wedge on the daily on the RSI, so that's really good. VIX. Dixie. Yikesy. Carefully. Mara. Let's take a look at Mara real quick. Oh, SoFi breaking below this trend. Breaking below that trend. Mara. Let's take a look at Mara. Oh, you finally broke out of this rectangle bottom after weeks. After weeks. Now you're hitting a key area of resistance. Exit. Not financial advice. Very nice to see though, but you've been literally in a Oh, you know what? You know what's another one that's been that everybody just like, oh, Oscar, it's a great trade. It's just this, then the third, right? Like, oh, they just had a dilutive event. Oh yeah? What has Oscar been doing for the past couple of months that nobody wants to fucking see? I literally gave people some folks on Twitter literally a nice key example, a very nice visual of Oscar. Oscar is probably the most easiest trade you'll ever take. If you wait for Oscar to come back down, when it comes crashing back down to the 3.65, you buy at support, okay? Because literally I was looking at this from it was like around here, and I said, oh, okay, well, fucking look at that. It likes to respect this area right here. So no fucking, I think it was July 17th I posted. Everybody was talking about this tick on July 17th. So I said, hey, just draw a fucking box, support and resistance, and what is Oscar doing? Well, Oscar likes to reject this area on the top side. So if Oscar ever comes back down here, my ass is buying shares. Deep fucking value at 13 bucks. All right, Mara is breaking out of a trend. Congrats. All right, here we go. BBAI now testing that trend line. As I said, testing that breakout trend line. So we have to break above it, consolidate, and hopefully you don't break the trend line, okay? Very, very important. It sustains. And look how perfect you're getting that reaction, that wick. Very, very clean. Very, very clean. So keep an eye on that. All right, let's keep an eye on the macro. Russell coming down a little bit more. Russell coming down. Look at that. Look at that, folks. LPSN. Ooh, finding bounce at the 51. Blech. All right, perfect touch to the AMPX trade. Well, not. I was gonna take the trade. Excuse me. Almost came back to my harmonic completion. I was off by like 4 cents. So I suspect that it comes back to the 876. I'll look for a bounce there. If not, I'm looking at the 236, 857 for potential opportunity to get in this trade. I really like AMPX. It's in an upward trend momentum. It's above the 5 to 10 to 20 EMAs. RSI is above the center line. The MACD is looking like it wants to curl. Let me see the fucking MACD. Yeah, so it just wants to curl up after consolidation to the downside for so many days. And you also have the positive DI also running up to that center line. So in terms of the strength of this trend, it's looking bullish as fuck. And I'm looking to get into this trade. I really want to get into AMPX. What's the volume on this? 5 million. So it's a lot of hype around this. You got a news event, driven event going at this thing. So 3-day rule. Remember that, folks. 3-day rule. 3-day rule. Dixie trying to find life at the 86.96, and then hopefully you touch that 618. If we happen to reject here, folks, at the resistance line, whoop, you're coming back down. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Yes, this thing is still on my fucking radar. I got a nice little measurement rule here at 0.5618. Now let's take a look at our new ticker that we're been eyeing for quite some time. APPS. I posted a video about this ticker. Keep an eye on APPS. Sound. Why is it? Okay, here we go. Much better now. Navitas. Another one had sided wedge. Oh my God. APLD. APLD did not want to die today. Absolutely mystic. Finding key resistance at 1971. So that's good to see. I do want APLD a little bit more down. LWLG, another one I spoke about, and you guys are sleeping on this one. Folks. LWLG. Guys, look at the broad. Look at this broad. Look at the broad macro outlook on this thing. Alright, I found this bitch literally at fucking $2. Roughly $2. She's inside a BARR, bump and run. Alright, key confirmation for a bump and run is literally off this trend line right here. Alright, let me get it going. For some reason my chart somehow got canceled. Alright, it was literally right there. Alright, once you exited this zone, look what happened after the fact, guys. Look at this. Up only. Once you confirm this breakout trend off a bump and run. If you guys don't know what a bump and run is, it is the #1 trading pattern in the entire market. LWLG is very much in line with that bump and run. Look, you're creating flags. Flag, consolidation, sell off, continuation to the upside. Sell off, consolidation, up and go. Sell off, consolidation, and potentially another leg up. But nobody wants to take my trades, right? Join the Discord for $20, folks, so you can get the fucking... Oh yeah, RR. We almost forgot about that. Yes. Keep it coming. Keep it breaking down, bitch. So. We do have a alt bat complete. Was it an alt bat? I think I have a bat or some shit along the line. So we are seeing a reversal, which I love to see. All right. I love to see it. And look at the volume on this thing, right? Volume is very, very heavy on here. Today is 22 million. 30-day moving average 28 million. So you're almost exceeding your overall 30-day moving average. But this is pretty much buyers stepping in. This is because of a YouTube video that was on Reddit. So McDonald's, if you guys don't know, McD's has RR Tech in their restaurant. Can't spell shit today. Restaurant. So this is hype movement, aka trade the trend. Okay. Bulls, bears, fucking around and finding out. So this thing is obviously very, very hot stock. All right, McDonald's has their tech inside their restaurants for testing purposes, but not yet announced. So I guess McDonald's is having a little play around with their technology, serving people food. But this can absolutely get crazy. Absolutely can get crazy. RR can absolutely get fucking stupid, without question. You are running hot on this ticker though. If you're gonna take this trade, it's a hot trade because you're trading at all-time highs. I mean, not all-time highs, excuse me. You're trading at volatility. So just as easy it can go up, it can easily come back down, okay? So just be mindful of that. I'm not saying it is gonna come crashing down, but what I am saying is just be very careful. You know? Look, I'm being patient with AMPX. I already missed this trade, right? But I know key areas of support that I want to get AMPX back at, right? After the hype is done, I want to see key areas of support so I can do a little bit of DCAing here, right? Right? I do want to catch her at 857. That'd be kind of cool. 857 would be a nice little support bounce. So let's see what happens with SPY. That's right, waiting to buy at the bottom. That's how exactly you should do it. APPS. God, the more I fucking think about this thing. APPS. APPS. Look at that, folks. Another 2%. Another 2%, folks. You hate to see it. Now, obviously, the market's having a little bit of a bip right now. APPS, another 2% since our call out. SoFi 2621. Dude. BBAI. So look at that, folks. BBAI. What did I say? So the breakout back test. Look what's happening with BBAI. Confirmed that back test, and now it wants to come and test this. I think it was 786, 886. Excuse me. What did I say, folks? So that breakout back test confirmation looking good so far. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's already a hot stock. You're running hot, but, you know, this is great. New higher low, higher high. You're showing light to the upside, okay? So pretty much what's happening with the market, so you are catching a nice little mean reversion off a sell-off. So you're going to have a nice little bit, but is it going to be a continuation? I'm going to be careful because it might just be a nice, it could be a reversal to the downside. Just because you're having a nice little swing to the upside momentarily for SPY and Russell, that doesn't mean the trend is still not intact. The trend could potentially be a continuation run to the downside. So obviously we are hitting a key resistance area on SPY. All right, we have descending scalp plus a broad rounding wedge here. So we got to break the trend, okay? We're still very bearish. What's happening right now is you're finding mean reversion. So if you look at SPY, what's happening? Look at the RSI. What do you see in the RSI, folks? Multiple bullish divergences on SPY. Okay, the trend is not broken yet. It's still very bearish. So you're gonna have a nice little bit, but that doesn't mean again that we're gonna break out and then we're up only again, right? Look at SPY respecting that trend line bounce. I think it can reach 25 range. What can reach 25 range? I was talking too much. What do you see? Hold on, I'm getting a bunch of text messages, folks. And I got a bunch of I got way too many text. What is happening today, folks? I don't think so, SoFi. What is happening today? We're talking about SoFi still. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right, so RR breaking below that 236. So if it breaks below that 236, I'm looking at 359 and then 382 at the 351. APPS 511 still running hot, baby. Let's go. Running hot, baby. Let's go. Let's go. The dollar index, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Look how it's coming right back down. Now, it's not confirmed, but you are pretty much just finding mean reversions. Okay, mean reversions, and hopefully it doesn't sustain as a continuation, but so far looking like it wants to move up a little bit. VIX is coming down, so let's see. Your Dixie dropping again. Oh yeah, Dixie's 100% fucking dropping. You can't argue with this fucking trend. I'm telling you, folks, be mindful. Be mindful, be mindful, be mindful. You know, if we end up being a bear, holy shit, look at that wick. If this ends up being a bearish market, folks, I'm telling you, APLD, guys, this is a nice little TA. This is a nice little lesson. Nice little lesson for you. It's a quick one too. Whenever you see a candle like this, does anybody know what this candle at the impulse, what is this called? Nice little quick TA. Nice little lesson here. Does anybody know what this candle is called? It's not the candle, but the name of the structure. The name of this structure is called what, folks? There's a nice little lesson. Doesn't matter if you get the wrong answer. Within this... Let me turn off the noise. Does anybody know what this candle structure is called? If a non-Discord member gets it right, you're going to be invited into Discord. A hammer. You're getting close. It is a hammer. It is a hammer, but this structure has a name on it. There's a name to it. You're at the impulse. Does anybody know what this is called? Last chance. Good try, Porter, but it is a hammer. That's a great analogy. Great analogy. It's called, well, technically this is called the inverted hammer. Inverted hammer. Okay, but the inverted hammer with the candle structure, and I'm going to show you guys, this is called, and I'm going to whip it out and just give you a nice little TA on this one. Abandoned Baby. No, Abandoned Baby is more of a doji. Good try, though. Good throw. Abandoned Babies are dojis. Dojis. At the impulse. At the impulse. Good try, though. Inverted hammer. That is what you call inverted hammer. But here's the kicker. That candle structure is called a... Bum, bum, bum. A shooting star. Look at that, folks. What do you see? What do you see, folks? That is a huge sign of a reversal. Whenever you see a shooting star at the impulse, this is a huge sign of a reversal. The biggest, like one of the key indicators out the candle structure you could ever have, like in terms of like a reversal or a bearish sign, is having a shooting star. So if I saw this on the 5-minute, I would have paper hand so fucking fast. Easy. Easy. Nice little TA for you folks. Nice little TA for you folks. Alright, so let's continue moving forward. RR. Finding bounce at 38236. APPS wants to break out. Unbelievable. It really wants to break out. NBTS coming down to 590 feet. What's going on with Mobix, guys? Let's take a look at Mobix. Any news? No. Just continuously selling off. Mobix having a shitter day. Having a shitter day. Waiting for that news. We're just waiting on news. Waiting on news, folks. Dollar index just trying to go sideways one day. All right, I have notifications going off on my XOD Cross, and Wolf is 335, folks. Holy shit! So that's nice to see. That's nice to see. Did we ever get the update? Arcane Gauntlets. Why? I just got some news from, Shit. Alright. What do you mean it failed to update? If you think, okay. Where's the update? Oh shit. Oh no. Alright, what else is happening? Okay, so SPY. Not looking hot right now, still bearish. It's not looking hot right now. Looks like it wants to break down. If it breaks, bros, it's pain. Dixie, let's put on the Dixie real quick. Oh God, SPY. Oh no, oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus. Alright, BBAI. Holy shit, BBAI. Holy moly. You couldn't have asked for a good day like this. BBAI absolutely going fucking parabolic. You're running hot. For all you bag holders, congratulations. You're just getting one step closer to the upside, but you better hope to God that the macroeconomics gives you that extra push continuation. Now, we are breaking above this bearish trend line. You are breaking above the 786, and thus you just rejected, you just touched the 886 macro. You just touched that 86 macro. I think you're asking a lot here at 11%. All right, I think it's a lot asking, you know. I'll be super. Look at the perfect touch too at the 86, 573 to the fucking touch, to the T, folks, to the T. You gotta love extensions. Gotta love extensions. All right, let's see what's happening with the macros. Nothing yet. SoundHound finding a little bit of support bounce here at the 14, at the 13 and change. Finding a little bit of support bounce here at the 13 and change. So that's good to see. Hopefully we get a nice, actually, shit, I might actually take this trade. Huh. Hmm. VIX is moving up, guys. 319. I was just gonna consider a trade real quick, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna be patient right now. Really not good, folks. Not looking good. All right, the dollar's trying to survive here, trying to break out of a trend, but VIX 3.19%, 3.19%. All right, look at that content now. All right, so SPY now breaking down. Just fucking go down. Thank you. Yes. Pick the best upside trade. Pick the best upside trade. You want me to pick the best upside trade? Like, first off, this tune is actually slamming right now. Oh shit, BBAI again hitting that 886 fib extension, perfect to the T. Beautiful engulfing candle. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is what happens when you're patient. You get in these massive trades, folks. You get in these massive trades if you're patient enough. All right, so SPY and the Russell looking like it wants to break down even more. HYD, hey, what up, Draft Punk PK? HYD is up big. Used to trade it when it was when it was Ian. Is that another ticker? Oscar. Hold on 1 second. Oh. 1 second. 1 segundo. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can get in some trades or a nice little scalp trade. So I see a lot of the big names are at support. You know me, I gotta buy at support. Just give me a second here. Oh, well, while we wait, let me just put up on HYPD. Let's take a look at that real quick. Hyperion DeFi. Well, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Well, arguably, there is a harmonic here. Look at that. That's a... no. So that would be a... you can even argue a Gartley on that one. No, that's a Shark. Oh no, that's a Gartley. 886, 786 would be right here. No. No, too broad. Too broad, but too broadly. Yeah, no. It is hot though. Very nice. Oh, again, BBAI. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. It wants to touch it again. I'll be shocked as shit. So then I'm gonna have to turn on my other. I'm gonna have to probably turn on the one. Where is it? No, it's gonna have to be one. Where is it? I don't have it. Are you serious? There it is. One. If it touches that 886, you got the one. So I'll leave that there for you. I'll leave that there for you. Oh, they rebranded. All right, so Spy and Russell coming down a little bit. I'm trying to catch his trade right now. Huh. I can't do it. I just can't. Not with this showing me fucking a bearish momentum to the downside. Just can't do it. I mean, if we break this as well, like I can't. Then I'm just risking. I'm pretty much gambling at this point. So let's consider all factors, okay? I really want to though. What the hell happened to the music? Why am I asking you guys? I should be asking myself. Oh man, Spy really wants to die today. It really wants to fucking die today. Alright, so it looks like RR is making a nice little wave. So is Sound. Sound. RR. Again. RR is trying hard. Yeah, no, it 100% is. It really is trying its best. I really wanted it back at 382, 351, but this thing is just a momentum trade right now. It's running hot. You know, Sound is definitely another one I'm looking into because it's at key support, and you buy at support. Okay, you buy at support and you sell at resistance. Let me check the daily on this. I just didn't. Oscar at the at the golden pocket. RR really wants it. RR really wants it, folks. 2656. Holy shit! BBAI. Holy shit! Whoa! Holy shit! Do I think SoFi is a good buy? We'll drop more. To be honest with you, I'm looking at the macro. As long as the macro tells me yes, yeah, it's very capable of. Right now, it's not looking good in terms of the SPY and RR, but you know, once volume starts kicking in, everything else is irrelevant. Because look at BBAI. It just smacked, guys. We have a new high of the day. New high of the day at the one, at the literal one. I'm gonna have to start drawing some fucking more Fibonacci. I'm gonna have to start turning them all on. All right, let's see if we got. All right, that one is all the way up here. I think the next one is at 1.218. Let me see if it's that one. Oh, the 1272. No, I think it's the 1.18. I believe that's the structure. Wow, at the one, folks. We'll just leave the 1272 up here. We'll just keep turning them on for BBAI, folks. BBAI. Holy shit. Hello, RR. Hello. Hello. All right, so is it willing to drop? So this is why I'm keeping an eye on SPY and Russell, because if Russell and SPY are not acting good, then what I wanted to get into was RR. But I'm staying vigilant with not RR. I'm staying vigilant with SPY and Russell not acting nice. If they're not acting nice, my RR trade is potentially I'm just gonna gamble. Okay, so you have to have a scenario like BBAI where your absolute volume, if you notice the volume here, folks, look at the volume here at 115 million. 110 million. Your average was 21 million on the 4 hour, folks. You have a scenario like this, fuck a down day. As long as you have volume, who cares? So BBI is a great example where you want to trade against a bear market or a bear day. You just trade a ticker that has absolute volume kicking in. Does this have low float? And it has a medium, it has like a medium-sized float. So trade the trend, folks. You don't trade the fucking trend. Trade the trend, the Yoru. This is a hot trade right now. I am keeping mind of that. It's a hot trade. It's a hot trade. Very, very hot. But I'm paying mind. Oh, no, you said SoFi. SPY gone. Yeah, SPY's about to be. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Holy shit. God, this thing really is calling my name. Why you keep calling my name, APPS? Why do you keep calling my name? Fuck off. Oh boy. Huh. Only because I have work wondering we'll miss re-entry in SoFi. Porter, you know exactly what I'm going to tell you. You know exactly what I'm going to tell you. SoFi. You know exactly what I'm going to tell you, but you know what? I know you rely on YouTubers to get on some trades, which I don't mind, but I will say this: you did find support at that 5 EMA. So the only thing you got to look for is if it breaks below that 5 EMA, your next support bounce is that 10 EMA. So that aren't. I mean, all I can say is it found support at a nice area at the 5, which has been a key place where people have been buying. So you know, can it go down? Absolutely. Is it gonna go down? Can't tell you, but I did find support at the 5 EMA. So for you to get on this trade now, you already missed a percentage. You already missed a percentage off of that. So just be mindful of that. Obviously, just be very mindful. All right. So still watching, observing the market. I need coffee, guys. All right, Dixie looking like it wants to continue to drop. I can't justify this trend right now, folks. I'm being vigilant out here, folks. Oh, BBAI. Whoa. Oh, okay. 13% on BBAI. BBAI, 13%, folks. BBAI 13%. All right, Dixie coming down. Be careful, guys. If it comes down, VIX is gonna go up. Hey, do you have an update on Hitty? It's been upgraded to a strong buy, but not much volume. Oh, I like that. Keep talking to me. Hitty, HITI. I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is this? Oh. Whoa. Oh. Huh? Small cap? High volume? Low float? High beta? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Who gave me this name? Draft Punk? Bitch. This is literally my type of trade. This is a ticker that I absolutely like looking at. What? Huh? Low float, high beta? Yes, sir, you got my attention. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Sir, what is this? Sir, what is this? You said it got upgraded by what? By whom? Why did it have such a killer fucking reaction and then a rejection here? And we're literally at support. We're literally at fucking support. Actually, no, it's at 368. What is this? What is this? What? Sir. Yeah, you got my attention here. What is this? Let me see what this dog shit company is. Oh, it's a cannabis. Ooh, marijuana. Ooh, risky as fuck. Watching Dixie. What happened to Dixie? Oh, yeah. Still bearish. Still bearish. But let's go back to that Hitty. Alright, so All right, so in theory, you did actually create bearish divergences here on the daily, on Hitty, or whatever the fuck you call it. All right, so you have bearish divergences on Hitty. It panned out nicely. All right. Still printing, 4 hours left, but this is a Class A bearish divergence. It looks like this has got, this is news event, right? It's news event? Yeah, that is news event. So great for the ticker. No volume-ish. It did get a little bit of volume. So you missed his trade, this trend, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, yeah. But it is bearish divergence here. So tomorrow I suspect a nice little pullback and then hopefully a nice little re-entry potentially. So that's interesting. All right, that's interesting. Keeping an eye on Dixie here. All right, so Russell wants to break up. Dixie wants to break down. VIX wants to look like it wants to break up. So who's lying here? Somebody's lying here. So it's going to be either the Dixie or Russell. Who's lying? Or VIX? Which one of the three is lying? Oh, VIX is going up, so we know it's not the VIX. So who's lying? Is it the Dixie or is it Russell? Russell, who's the liar? Let's push up the after hours. Yeah, I hate after hours, bro. It's like no liquidity. All right, so we know it's not the VIX. So it's either Dixie or Russell. Which of the two are they lying? Which of the two is lying here, folks? Let's see. We'll keep an eye on them. Let's keep an eye on them. RR trying, and literally it just wants up right now, dudes. It just wants fucking up. RR just wants to rip. It wants to rip dick. Literally, it wants to rip cockhold. It wants to rip a dick. Rippity dick, dick, dick. Okay, SoFi. Oh shit, SoFi in the 3-day. SoFi in the 3-day. RR, if it breaks above that 5, catch a wave. APLD, RR. Alright, so I'm looking to... So RR did not get to our target. Alright, RR did not get to our target, but I am really interested in this ticker. APPS. Why does RR look so good? Alright, let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see what happens here. Sorry, guys, I'm in a trade. Just watching. I'm just in a trade right now, so give me 1 second. You know I had to take some opportunity here. I had to take some opportunity, so I'm taking it. I took it. I'm just gonna test my waters and take it from there, folks. I'm just testing waters here, folks. But if it works out nicely, it works out nicely. We got Mobix and wrote it down. 25% R is probably a safer bet. I like where RR is at. I'm just taking a nice consideration, nice little size on RR. Can't argue with RR in the trend. This keeps finding support at the 236. So maybe tomorrow, once we get a nice little notification from Powell tomorrow, you know, we get a nice little bit to the upside, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I gotta use the bathroom. Shares or option shares? Shares. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom, guys. Oh, that coffee. It ain't sitting too well. Alright, 1 second, guys. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. 1 second, folks. Let's go. Oh God, I'm back. All right. This looks good, looks good. What the hell is this? APPS. Are we back, folks? Loving the music, really? I figured I'd try something else. Something new. Can't go wrong with this ambiance. Can't go wrong with the ambiance. I did like I like, you know, what is this, lo-fi house? I guess that's what's keeping people around, huh? It's good to know, though. It's good to know, good to know. Alright. IWM. Come into my life. Come into my life. Mobix. Lord Mobix. Lord Mobix, have a beautiful day. Lord Mobix, may the Lords be with you. May the Lords be with you, Mobix. Oh, my little Mobix. My little Mobix. Oh, my Mobix. Oh, my poor little guy. This company's very, very interesting. Look like it wants to do something here. Get above that VWAP, that'd be kind of great. It's rejecting VWAP, especially on a shitty day right now. SPY not looking good, but Russell's looking sexy. It really wants above VWAP. APLD, you son of a... Oh, that's APPS. It might be, I might be wrong, SPY. It's just sitting there hoping to come down, but looks to still be on a downtrend. Oh, it very much is. Without question, right? Without question. It can still come down, but it looks like it's consolidating. Very much so. So, let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what the fuck happened. I really like this ticker. I'm not sure why. Robotics play? Can't argue with that. You can't argue with robotics. And they haven't even announced their McDonald's little deal yet. There it is. This is the retailer, guys. McDonald's. This is why this is why the stock is so hot right now. You know, once it announces its deal with McDonald's, this thing is very much going to continue to the upside. This was news not too long ago either. It was August 25th. So they haven't announced it yet, the retailer. So when they do announce it, you know, is this really a $3.80 stock, right? So it was McDonald's all this time, bro. Let me pull up the video real quick because y'all don't believe me, but I'm gonna post it on the Discord. Let me post it on the Discord. Copy message link. It was McD's, folks. Look at the video. Look at that, folks. That's why I'm just like, whatever, man. I got a target at $5 on this fucking thing. Spy definitely wants it. It can, for sure. And then tomorrow they fucking send it mooning. Alright. What was that? 250, right? It was at 250. Only went up 20%. Alright, what time is it? I am freaking starving right now. I am starving Marvin. Starving Marvin, bros. If you want it. If you need it. APPS. 2%. Additional 2% on the day, folks. 2% on the day, folks. Sells 100,000 shares. Why would he? Why would it? All right. It is 12 o'clock. It is 12 o'clock, folks. You know what that means. You know what that means. Guys, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Discord, folks. $20 entry. $20 entry. Really solid day today. Obviously, be mindful of the Dixie, be mindful of the macroeconomics, be mindful of the overall trend market. Take profits when you are in them, okay? Please take profits. Highly advise that you do, because you just never know tomorrow, folks. Alrighty. What's your end price target for the S&P 500? I haven't really looked at it. To be honest with you, I really did not take a look at it, so maybe for the year out. Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. Maybe update tomorrow when I do have maybe if you remind me tomorrow, I'll take a look at it live, and then we'll consider the conversation. I just don't know. You just never can really predict the market. You know, I'm not a mind reader in general. We just look at the data, and then we use our tools, and then we try and predict the exits, the entries, and yada yada yada. So this is the best. Saul, you know damn well what I'm gonna ask you, right? You better join the freaking Discord, but you choose not to, bro. But it's okay because I love you, bro. But anyway, everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. I've been live streaming at 8:30 this morning, a little earlier than what I'm usually used to, but let me know how you guys like the vibes today. Leave a comment on the channel, tubes, and let's continue to the upside. And thank you so much for tuning in, folks. God bless you, and have a very, very good day.